Soups Kitchen. Welcome to Chop It Up with Soups. This is the first live listening session with the artist. First live listening session that I'm doing on my own with Chop It Up with Soups. We got the group, the Pantheon. They came, they joined me on a live. We did a great interview, and we said, hey, we're gonna do something dope. And I got them here. I'm excited. This is my first time doing this. So we're gonna go around. I need y'all to introduce yourself, let the people know, what y'all here for.
Age before beauty. Doc Paragraph.
Moji Boss.
And me, I'm C Mags. What up, y'all?
Turn my volume up.
We can hear you.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself for me.
OG Bosan. AKA Straight Jacket.
So I didn't have the pleasure of getting a chance to interview you for the live stream. So you got to come back so we get to put you into the interview and everything, and get you to. We need some stories from you also.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We got a gang of stories.
Yeah, he got the stories that might not be available on camera. With some of the stories he got, might not be able to talk about on camera.
So here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started. I'm gonna play the first song, the Pantheon from the album, and then we're gonna let you guys talk about it. But the goal of this is we're gonna play the song, let you guys talk about it. Let me know what inspired you to make this song, the beat and everything. Give me a little info on the song that we about to play.
All right, cool.
All right, so first song up, the Pantheon.
My insidious six. Why have you brought us here? All are my ultimate weapon.
Disaster, from the mind to the master, block thicker than encyclopedias with unlimited chapters. Face like I play poker, so you get no hits in a takeover. We hit a bulldozer the slave owners. Call us insidious, cause we reject the silliness and refuse to participate in your game of idiots. I'm so annoyed by the trashy, more flashy than the paparazzi. I avoid with flashing they Polaroids. I'm not your hero, light up the signal. You SOL, I'm busy, sipping my Tito's in the casino. Go ahead and cry me a river and bring the violinist. I'm like taking a loan from a Muslim. I got no interest. Watch the city burn and dance till it's Diddy's turn. Till the committee learn this ain't hatred. This is exactly what you motherfuckers earn. You sow what you reap. Collapse like the Greeks you sheep. Take your asses back to sleep. You gonna learn it's the same as spitting whiskey on a flame. The burn is sustained enough to keep you in infinite pain. A ghetto radiating Kryptonian with a black lantern ring. A utility belt and Mjolnir. I can do anything. Physically I'm a monster. Emotionally I'm a mess. Mentally I'm off my rocker. Spiritually I'm possessed. I got demons. You sleep but you're not dreaming. Lucid. Look, I'm not from your planet and I can prove it. I'm Scott Barack. I mean I'm Guru and Gilgamesh. I'm a fever dreamer Shiva. I'm Elohim in the flesh. I'm the vested detective who's playing the cards to God Delta. This is Bobby's world and y'all motherfuckers are not welcome.
More than the ancient scripture, it's more than a motion picture, it's more than the mind can contemplate, more than modern invention, it's more than you mortals know. I'm God when it come to flow, it's more than enough baddies that's leaving after the show. More bottles of crisp, pop on niggas' heads when they twist. I don't like male groupies, so please don't act like a bitch. It's more than meets the eye like Manolo to the silver folder, heated uranium. I'm slowly bringing you to a smolder. The smother, you chicken livers, yeah niggas, it's still a city. It's legends, linguistics, real Midwest mistakes. I'm leaning on you, in your ear, nigga, I'm screaming on you. 3D glow, yeah nigga, I'm triple beaming on you.
Praise the city.
A ruthless committee. For your death, consequently, I take full accountability. Beyond conspiracies of space invaders, dispels doom for King Crusaders, Swifton and Taylor. Striking pin hands, we hell raisers. Sega, little Joe Lord, Rick B and I. In a black blazer, knuckle sandwich administrator. For y'all who thought it was over for boom. High haters, candy rappers, eat 'em. took the dark side. You're a greater, a board player. Spirit tracking corporate like Forest Rangers of Doom. Don't want no drama, avoid danger. For no savior, incarcerated for terrorists, no glaciers. Visions and demons within, I'm no angel. Before I came, I saw ankles. Uniquely merging these cats like Voltron. Bow down like Pantheon. I get paper, like legal remuneration. Quarterly for my time, actually compensated. Accommodated accomplishments to succeed. When I finish, women get special endings to succeed. With no caps and no captions. And if we have to make happen straight to your capskin. I'm the nothing ink clinic. Use the aspirin. Welcome to the cash cow. No currency cashed in. My yacht is up and it drag in. My bags got bags when I'm back in. I dog walk you, pop up your car and cost you. Religious shit make the whip flay yo. Subterranean, smoking Mediterranean. Bad habits, good karma, genetics come from Palladians. Paragraph, we rock well from all the way back to Roswell. Contact in the desert, I sat with the wizard to get briefed on. How we operate in these streets, they still sleep on. Demagogue reach, he got 3 arms. Agent wisdom, educated, mixed with murder rap. Look at my age gap, my path of slaughter goes way back with the Pantheon. 3 bitches with belly charms, holding on to the dawn. They sit and wait, no debate who the dopest and wrote it. So carry on, bury beef deep, the poet there yet. Ain't made a nigga yet, more thorough than he's all of that barrels. Place your bet and watch him roll, shake eyes. I rise into bet, as live as it get. Demise is met, the wiser I get. I'm liable to flip, I'm sick of Dr. Loomis, I'm Michael in Hattonfield. Imagine fear that real than you feel.
Yeah, that's pressure right there. That's pressure. And let me give you a little inside, Sue. When we got that song, almost didn't make the album. Luckily, my comrades outvoted me.
Okay, so why didn't this one? Why? And it's the lead song. It's the first song.
And you know what? Because when we curated everything and got everything together about the songs we wanted to put on the album, I just felt like it was too long. Because we living in an age where people's attention span is not that long. But the more and more I got to running, and I'm like, damn, it's pressure. And I got, and it's always with the label. It's always, we take votes. So I got outvoted. They like, yo, you tripping, yo. This song, I don't give a fuck how long it is. We putting this one on there. So yeah, that's just insight on it. But as far as the beat go, I knew instantly when I made the beat, it was gonna be a posse cut because of the guitar rips and just the feeling it gave you. And I'm like, yo, this the one. And then when people start turning in verses for it, it's like, okay.
Amazing. Yeah. So this and Polytricks is the longest songs on the album.
Yep.
So okay, so the fact that this is what you asked me earlier. Like, how do I feel about it? Because you have a 4-minute track on the album, makes me actually listen to it because we ain't have when was the last time you saw a 4-minute track on an album?
And that's the thing I was thinking, but I was thinking on the wrong end of it. And my compadres was like, nah, you tripping. This is exactly what's needed right now. And they was right. And that's why we made it the lead song. That is facts.
Having something with some substance to it, it could be 4 minutes long because it felt like that. Like it felt like a 2-minute track, but because there was substance behind it, it was like, oh, okay, who going up next? Now you kind of you excited to hear and see what's gonna happen next. So
exactly, and
along with the video, the video too is like, hey, I'm into this. Like I want to see what's gonna happen next. So
and
this is a perfect
thing, the reason why the video looked the way it do is we made a concerted effort to say, okay, let's animate this video and bring to life the song a little bit more because number one, it is a long song. And we want people to pay more attention to it. So we like, okay, well, let's do an animated type joint for the lead song. So yeah, they was right. And again, that's why you got friends. That's why you got people that, what I'm saying, you can't make decisions in a bubble. Because if it was left up to me and only had my decision, that song wouldn't have made the album.
That's dope.
I love it. I love it though.
All right, so we're gonna get to number 2. We're gonna get to the second song. Now, I I am not the great person at pronouncing things, but I'm probably gonna mess this up trying to pronounce it.
Pythagoras soup.
Pythagoras soup.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let Chuck explain that one.
No,
I'm glad y'all said it. I ain't gotta say it, so I appreciate it.
All right, look, let's run it. Let's get into it.
All right, here we go.
Hey, yo, Josh, this shit crazy, dog. These niggas' brains is cooked, son. Word up. Time to give them what they need.
Yo, the saga continues. Niggas with millions. It's the most requested rappers. All of the figures. Hey, yo, Nazca lies leads the path to new paradigm. Serpent mouth for 2 kilometers. Look like a dollar sign. William Cooper. Beware the vengeance of the drum looper. Rain dancing, astro traveling from Bermuda. Pythagoras soup. Voodoo sipping up on mountaintops. Niggas start killing themselves soon as the album drops. Latitude and longitude. We do what piranhas do. Pop up with the Yetis. Astonish you, then demolish you. Agnostic. Kidnap mics, hold them for hostage. Serenades of violence and science, we did the knowledge. Declared destined, what the elders been manifested. Molecular melodics, delivery, so blow your chest.
Yo, the solid state of my logic drop like hydraulics when they rested. Into the prevalent seismic connection. Bring dramatics, the mathematics is acrobatic, cause you perplexion. The step to no Sumerians, counting bags in a recession. I'm scurvy when I feel aggression. I chop more turkeys than delicatessens. In the shadows, the last thing you see is the orange glow from my tobacco. Hear the sopranos, they harmonize with the piano. Put you to rest, the hole is shallow. Hit it with 7 of yours like Orlando. Build a planet 12 in a black space suits. Exit the starship upon arrival, give that to Jesus. Graduate to higher planes, running like a snake juice. On the wings of Grey Goose, use the third eye to break loose.
Yo, that's hard. That's hard right there, Soup. And again, a little more insight. That was a posse cut too that we had to break down. It's multiple,
Wait,
it's
really?
multiple versions of that record right there with different people rapping on it. Definitely.
And then y'all cut it down to 2 minutes.
Well, actually, we looked at it and said, okay, these the best verses for the beat, and we put that out. And really, that was actually, in my opinion, that was really the open. That's why I started like that. That was gonna be the opening because, again, I was thinking Pantheon wasn't gonna make the album, so I was gonna put that as the opener. But again, I'm glad I got outvoted because that would have been the wrong decision.
So I'm guessing this song has something to do about math.
Pythagoras, you gotta ask Chuck that.
Well, look.
Again.
All right.
Come on, Pythagoras soup. He named it.
The title actually came from a bar in the verse. And essentially, when I'm with my brothers and we creating and we putting our minds together and we working on a project, I feel like it's a soup, right? It's a gumbo. We all putting together something that we about to eat. You know what I'm saying? We about to sit down and have a royal family meal off of this art that we create, right? So that's where the soup part comes from. The Pythagoras part of it is he was a philosopher who was heavy into astronomy, mathematics, and music. And I feel like those is the ingredients that we be putting in this soup when we cooking and we dropping these bars. So that's really what it came with for me.
That's excellent. I'm glad you're here to explain that because I could not have explained that better.
That's a perfect explanation. That is a perfect explanation. Because I'm thinking like mathematics. You know, what's the name? The mathematics, today's mathematics thing. Like I was thinking that. I was way off.
Yeah. You're talking about the 5%ers.
Yeah, the 5%ers. Like I'm thinking mathematics.
Shout out to the 5%ers.
Shout out to them. Look, I keep today's mathematics always up on my calendar on my phone, so I know. You know what I'm saying. I ain't looked at it today, but yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guy.
I was off. I'm thinking like, oh, that's where this is going. It's like, so I'm thinking like, okay, what's but you explained it perfectly, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, no. But we all get together and we say, yo, it's like the bat signal go out. And it really be one of them dropping a beat, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, we got to suit up. It's time to go to work. It's time to get in the kitchen. Let's cook this soup, you know what I mean? And let's drop our ingredients in it and make it what it be.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, so here we got number 3. Now this is easy to pronounce. We still here.
Oh, okay.
Number 3, we still here.
Yeah.
Another C-Maze joint. Now, do you want to tell us how this came about first, or you want to run the song first?
Let's run the song.
Let's run the song. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Run the song. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is one of my favorites.
Black tuxedos, me and my amigos. We came from families to freely
Calling up Fritos, old studies and blue windows. We said that never would work around all our egos.
For my people,
Because I'm giving niggas people, and I don't miss shot. It's magic like a free throw. You feel the fade away, float through. My third eye stay shining
without no jury. Band in
in
hand,
hand, harbor hustle spinning land. We wanna put the trim up on the moon, yeah. You know the family got a feast from the belly of the beast. Pay that ties to the streets.
This for the ones who didn't make it with
With
us.
us, inshallah, be safe, my brothers with a sentence.
Through all the trials, the pain,
Pain and all the smiles, the bad calls from judges, the blame guys. We still here, that's right, we still here. We still here, that's right, we still here.
through all
All
the
the
life.
life throughout us cannot this down. All the love and hate throughout this town. We still here, that's right, we still here. We still here, that's right, we still here.
Dreams to
Reality,
reality.
family is all love.
Dedicate to social
trials, we rose above. Shout out to the I live on in our hearts forever. HDB, Harvard Ave, y'all really gonna have. We mention any
equation, who did the math?
Our status is legendary. Lounging in our parade, but we think we're necessary. Every tradition passed game to the young G's. Integrity remains in our veins like IVs. Please believe it's more than what it appears. We just make it sound easy. Been doing this shit for years. Cheers to our kids, exceeding whatever dream. Our hearts take the root land that we never seen. Yeah.
Through all the trials, the pain,
And all the smiles, the bad calls, the judgment, making files. We still here, that's right, we still here. We still here, that's right, we still here.
through all the life.
Throughout it cannot be down. All of that hate throughout this sound. We still here, that's right, we still here. We still here, that's right, we still here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I
That's
can
what's up. That's what's up. How did we still here come about?
Well, once I made the joint, I got a file I keep that's labeled Maze, because I already know certain beats and certain joints. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got to really send to nobody else because it be in his bag, because we've been working together, for decades now. So I know certain things, even though Pooh might have brought something different to that beat, but I know that's not something Pooh gonna gravitate towards as a, something that's gonna get him excited to give me the best 16 bars of his life. So I keep a file for that. So when I send it to him, I'm like, yo, this is what it is. It wasn't even the title joint. I just sent him the beat, and that's what he gave me back, and it ended up being the title track. Now I let him talk about the lyrics, because again, the hook is perfect. It speaks to the exact journey of getting this album done and getting back together and doing this music. So it was perfect.
To me personally, it was when I was putting it together, I was like, man, I want to sit down and have a conversation with my brothers, right? So the original title was called Exquisite.
Yeah.
But it's my letter. It was called Exquisite, my letter to my dogs. So that's why I start off and I say black tuxedos, me and my amigos. It's like we sitting at a table, we celebrating. We all super, super wealthy. You know what I mean? We all healthy. Our families is doing fantastic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The music is doing what it's doing. And we had a celebratory dinner. So this is my thinking. I'm like, I'm seeing this for me and my brothers. I'm like, we done put in the work. Why can't we have this moment? So if when we have this moment, here's my toast to y'all for staying down with me. You know what I'm saying? For believing in me to allow me to believe in y'all. So that way we can come to this point where we got it popping and we got it shaking. That's what that record was for me.
And Soup, I tell you, one of the lines that hit me in that whole song is like, we worked together and worked around all our egos. Because you got to understand, we've been, you know what I'm saying, we done been down this path musically together before. And as younger men, you know what I'm saying, we was a little bit brass and a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, uneasy to work with each other because everybody wanted their moment, right? Everybody wanted their look. But now as older men, you know, it's like, yo, we ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? We done got to the point now where I know what to expect out of each one of my brothers. I ain't got to guess. I ain't got to point no fingers. We can have real conversations with one another, and it ain't never no drama behind none of that. So yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying, that song is perfect for a title track.
So I remember hearing this 2 years ago, and I thought, I was just like, okay, C-Maze on his Maybach music stuff, like that's how that felt, and I was just like, oh yeah, he ready. And so like, remember what it was called before, and it's just like, okay, just seeing the change of where it started to where it ended up being is like, to me, that's just like really dope. Like y'all did a really great job with that one. I mean, y'all did a great job with the whole album, but like that one for me is just something that, and maybe because I heard it before, it has a different feel for me. Just seeing the finished product and seeing it on the album, it's dope. So like
that song is,
man, appreciate that, bro.
That's definitely a song that I put in when I'm on my way to work. That's definitely a song that I gravitate towards first, not because it's my favorite, but because it got that rideability to it, and also it give me a good feeling about my homeboys, and you know what I'm saying, the journey we went through to get to this spot, because it ain't been always easy for us. So yeah, I love that song.
All right, so we're gonna get to the number 4 track, and that number 4 track is called Worthless.
My favorite joint on the joint. I love this song.
All right, let's go.
I'm just gonna jump right in. Let's get it then. Let's get it. When I look back on my life, I question every decision I ever made. Breaking my back for some bullshit position that never paid dividends for the work I put in. It's a sin and a shame. I'm killing myself just for minimum wage, cause that's what men do. That's what I was taught by my elders, but I ain't got enough fingers and toes to cover all my failures. And even though I'm told it could be worse, sometimes I'm feeling like I'm living with a curse. The first time I heard my daughter cry from hunger and couldn't do nothing for her, I never felt like less of a man. But I know a couple of people who can give me something illegal and put a little bread in my hand. I'm doing the best that I can to try to never have to go that route. I know people who took that road and never rolled back out, but it must be worth the risk. I'm looking around and can't imagine life being much worse than this. I see the shit that my kids have to walk by just to get to school every morning. It's a far cry from where I thought it would be at this juncture in my hard life. Wondering why I don't just embrace the fucking dark side. But I'm not delusional, I know what I look like. Tall, black, and ugly, so I gotta be a crook, right? Maybe I should give everybody what they expect. Walk the street with a tag and start taking my respect. Every day I see the rich get richer, but I'm not richer. Even through broken lenses, I'm able to see the picture. Starting to feel the pressure of a world that hates my guts, but I'm nothing but what you made me. I'm broken, angry as fuck, and I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not alone. I know there's a billion others that's ready to take the throne. Make it known, from the center of the earth to the surface. I'm a warrior with words, giving worth to the worthless. I
Yo, Soup, this next verse is verse of the year in my opinion. This is the hardest verse on the whole album to me. Got that feeling to it.
Heaven and hell, I'm on the edge, tangle them both. Riding inside this cell, man, I'm losing all hope. Praying for better days or a fresh more soul. Had to cope with the choices, I should have told go. But I was broke, pride for actions, I ain't asking my phone. Slipping on a mask, or bagging them cold. Picking no less an evil, but I still got show. Kill them fast with this pistol, kill them slow on this dope. Thoughts I evolved when I awoke, knew somebody spoke. 23 get one lockdown, a soap on a rope. I wanted to get chips and dip like spinach artichoke. Gaslight mirrors walking, couldn't see through the smoke. Caught in a yoke, COs treat you worse than a roach. Swimming with the sharks, wicked sister rocking the boat. Karma's a bitch, just what a gift for knocking his nose. Living in prison to make a nigga one of those hoes. That's why they mold like go down, like slide the slow. Plus the squad and cough checks, got your nuts under scope. When I get up, I promise I'ma walk a tightrope on any surface to show that a nigga ain't worthless. I know life ain't perfect, but you still have purpose. You know that was revealed on the surface. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you worthless. I know life ain't perfect, but you still have purpose. You know that was revealed on the surface. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you worthless. Whether you locked in a cage or you out in the world struggling, just know that you are not struggling alone. We know what you're going through, we struggling too. So we struggling right there with you. Don't ever let nobody make you think you're worth less than what you are. I don't care what you've been through. We've been through it. We know what it is. Nobody is above you. Nobody is more important than you. You walk in the same earth that they walk in. You breathe in the same air that they breathe in. Ain't nobody better than you. Nobody is above you. You are not worthless.
Yo, that shit right there, yo. Listen, that song right there, that's special.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yeah.
special. That's special right there, homie.
A
And
video is coming for that one, right?
we just got the last proofs of it, and we going through it now to the you know what I'm saying, to okay it, and I think we paid for it already, right, guys? Yeah, it's paid for. And I think I just sent it to Bo to let him look at it. Yeah, video for this one. That's our next single.
Video is powerful. It's real powerful.
So look, we're gonna let you speak on that verse because I think that's one of the hardest verses I ever heard you lay. And me and you've been rocking since 15, 16, but that verse right there hit me differently. It hit me differently. Yes, that verse hit me differently because knowing your walk and what you've been through in life, to hear you on the track like that and to express, man, that hit different. COs treat you worse than a roach, homie. That whole verse is like, yo, if you want to know what your choice is and what, you know what I'm saying, what you do in life, how that'll make you feel and what perspective that have on you, listen to this verse right here. Because that's the truth. But go ahead, Bo.
Really, when you approached me with the song, I was like, at that time, and then Maze can attest to this, because I wasn't really when I was doing my time when I was locked up, I would call to the house, and you know, Charlie, he always, you know, we go by Charlie. We still go. I still go by Charlie, but y'all go by CAs. You know what I'm saying? But when I call back to the house, he like, you know, we got a couple things going on. We putting the group together, and I was telling him like, man, look, rap no more, man. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, I was putting rap with what I was doing in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I was messing around in the streets so long that I don't know, my mentality was messed up. You know what I'm saying? And to be older and having a messed up mentality is crazy. You know what I'm saying? To be an older dude and you out here thinking that, you know what I'm saying, you still trying to live the street life, you still out here trying to hustle and do all this and that. You know what I'm saying? You're not really looking at everything that you're losing, because you lose a lot. You know, when you out in the streets, whether you realize it or not, a lot of these young dudes don't know that. So my thing with the verse was to show the flip side of it. And, you know, and when Sick, it came to me with the song Worthless, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I really didn't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to keep it real with what I've been through. So I really wanted to tell what I went through in the little 3 years I was gone. Like, this is what I was going through. And, you know, everybody always, they talk about, you know, everybody kind of like glamorize the street life and selling dope and, you know what I'm saying, making money and all that, you know, like it's, you know, making it like it's fun, but it's not fun because, you know, the cause and effect of the whole situation is after you locked up and your girl over here messing with some other dude and you calling and ain't nobody answering the phone, you in there with your stomach touching your back and you can't get no soup packs and ain't nobody answering the phone and all these people you was running with, you know what I'm saying, when you was in the streets, niggas dying, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot going on. Flip side to it. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing with Worthless is that basically I wanted to just express like, all right, I went through all of this, but at the same time, though, when I come home, I'm not gonna give up though. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin and Maze, he you know, he kind of put something in my heart to like, man, Bo, look, you know you ain't really caring about rapping anymore, but you're a lyricist. And I want you to, you know, I want you to think about that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it took me like two years before I even really got back into the rapping again. But you know, like I said, it was him, Ali, Vega, Pooh, everybody, you know what I'm saying? It was like each one of them has something, some type of inspiration to give me to just say, man, don't give up on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you an important part of what we got going on, and we need you. Just when you come back, don't be on no bullshit.
Hey, you know what? That was basically it.
Yo, but again, like I said, man, we older now. Listen, man, we didn't ran all across the United States of America for this rap shit, man. And it's like we done bumped heads, we done fought, you know what I'm saying? We didn't had deals here, we didn't had deals there, we didn't had shit promised to us, and it's like we didn't handle the shit as G's as younger men. Cause again, everybody wanted, you know, everybody felt like they needed to get they shine and get, you know what I'm saying, get they shit off. But now that we older and we appreciate the brotherhood, I think more than we did when we was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all
And
hear
that's
me
just what it
okay?
is. And that make the music even that more special for us.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
P, what
Yo,
up?
what's going on, man? I ain't get to introduce, man. It's Bobby Anthem, alias the pirate from Harvard Ave,
Bobby Anthem, baby. Listen, we just
alias
we just did Worthless.
alias King Kong Grundy.
Hey, yo, so I can see everything that y'all can't see. He been on this call the whole time.
I've been. Listen, let me explain. I've been here. My brothers know. They know me my whole life. I used to be top notch with technology, but as time has gone by and my vision has gotten worse, I just been sitting here listening, man. I haven't been able to contribute. But yeah, man, I've been here, man. I love what
No,
you're
you
doing,
gotta
man.
contribute. Look, yo, we both just broke down his verse on Worthless. It's your turn. That's
Yeah,
your baby.
yeah. So this is the thing about the song. I had I had that verse written for a couple of years before I ever even listen, man. My background with these guys is ridiculous. We have known each other since we were babies, and we started with the music together, but I was writing for years, just honing my craft and never let any of them hear me. So I had this verse written for a few years before I let them hear it, and I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't have anywhere to put it. And then Sick Vega Doc Paragraph sent me a beat, and I was like, man, this is it. This is the one. And Bo already been like contacting me real heavy, man. That's my brother, man. I love that dude like a brother. So Bo been hitting me like real heavy. And I had the verse. I was like, sick. My verse will fit this like a glove. So I put it on there, and I actually sent it to Bo. Bo, you probably don't remember that. Like I sent you that with my verse on it.
I don't know if it was you or Vega who sent me
Yeah,
the verse.
because I just knew. Look, because the vision that I had for it,
You
the
sent me the
vision that I
track with the verse on it. Okay, my
yeah
bad,
yeah.
P.
Nah, it's all good. Because the vision that I had for it was only we could have told that story because out of all of us, and I mean, I don't want to put anybody's stuff out there, but you already basically told your background. Like you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot in the streets. You've been through, you've been locked up and all of that. Me, everybody knows I was always on the complete polar opposite side of that spectrum. But that doesn't mean that my life was easy.
Exactly.
Because my whole life I was out struggling, man. I struggled with a lot of stuff. I raised my kids, and I had pressures. You know, I wasn't making money. I'm living in the ghetto, and I'm having these pressures, like having to navigate and keep my kids safe. And I got people like, hey, I could get you some money. All you got to do is this thing. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that thing. You know what I mean? So that was where I was coming from with mine. Like, I am what the world would look at as a good dude, but still not, because I look a certain way, tall, black, and ugly. So I must be a crook, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
that's how the
man.
world looks at me, and I'm struggling. I'm like, well, why don't I just give them what they want? So it was, for me, it was that internal struggle of a dude doing good, but being pressured to do bad. And I just knew that Bo was perfect for that, because it's like Bo made those decisions to live a certain life and do a certain things, and he is on the other side talking about, like, this is what I did, man. And it was not glamorous. It was not great, but this is what I did. And we both, like, the commonality in the song is that the world will look at us both like we're worthless. So the song is a reminder to people going through what we have gone through, and all of the spectrum in between, to say, listen, don't let them define you like that. You are not worthless.
Yeah.
We all have something to offer.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
on
just
power.
felt like it was powerful coming from me and Bo, who made polar opposite decisions in life, but ended up in the same place.
Yeah. And I think, to me, that's the genius of the song, is because it deal with those polar opposites, and the verse work is just so intricate and so detailed. And again, that's my favorite song on the album. And when I sent the beat out, I didn't, again, that beat had been in the files for a while, but when you said, well, send me that, and I said, okay. I didn't know that was gonna come back. But yeah, that's my favorite joint on the project. And for every reason that P and Bo just described, those are the reasons why it's my favorite.
That's
appreciate it.
That's what's up. All right, so we're gonna get to the next. We're gonna get to number 5. The number 5 song is called "Eat What I Kill."
Abu in the house.
Yo. Hey.
How did Eat What I Kill? How did that come up?
You gotta ask P. How did that come up?
Man, listen.
Bobby Anthem wrote that hook.
Listen, man, I've always had this thing. Even like back in the day, I was the one making the beats, and I love that Sick and Pooh have far surpassed anything that I have ever done. I will stand by that. I will stand by that forever, man. And I'm proud that they have outdone anything I've done. But when they were rapping and I was producing for them, I would always tell them, man, do what the beat tells you to do. I would give a beat, and Chachi would be like, man, what's the song about? I'm like, man, say words that rhyme. Just go where it takes you.
Still do that.
And they gave me the beat, and I'm like, I almost freestyled that hook. Like, the beat told me this is a beat that's for hunting. Like, this is just MCs like just attacking the beat and seeing it as food. So the hook kind of just spilled out of me. I didn't even need a verse. I'm like, listen, y'all hungry, you're hunters, you're animals. Just get in there and eat it.
Absolutely.
All right. This is all right. I'm gonna press play on this, and we're gonna come back and talk about it.
My favorite song. One of them.
Vintage Atari Safari, dead to malarkey. Puffing a cigarette, moonwalking, nobody's party. I'm Rick Brutus, shoot from the mountaintop of the Buddhist. My premonition of hollow plates raining down on these Jewish. I'm through with this, really tired of rappers and all this foolishness. Most of y'all should be swatted, y'all not niggas is nuisance. Due to this epidemic, we mobilizing the clinic, we cleaning this corporate clutter. The zombie rap is systemic, and I am legend like Beatnik Summers. Craving the hunter, lion Ted Fur, murdering niggas. Just take a number, I'll be with you in a minute. When I finish my spinach, marinating the great ditch up, put you in it.
Keeping it real. I speak what I feel, and I feel like I'm starving to death, and the beat is a meal. Get in front of me when I'm hungry, and my teeth will reveal. I'm an animal, and I only like to eat what I kill. Keeping it real. I speak what I feel, and I feel like I'm starving to death, and the beat is a meal. Get in front of me when I'm hungry, and my teeth will reveal. I'm an animal, and I only like to eat what I kill.
Yo, I'm hungry, you thirsty, we different. Retired early at 30.
Watch the game change perversely. Rap move forward, but now rap need reversing. Came back with the beef, cause these niggas is Hershey. John said to give them mercy, but I'm not the clergy. No blessings, they are worthy to cop and rock my jersey. Niggas is costless, niggas deserve Oscars. They copy your posture and swear they not imposters, but the real they get spilled, trying to be monsters. The cap games, using AI to generate rap names, they not clever. Excited out to call themselves little whatever. Couldn't be fired if they rub two ghost peppers together. Real. I speak what I feel, and I feel like I'm starving to death, and the beat is a meal. Get in front of me when I'm hungry, and my teeth will reveal. I'm an animal, and I only like to eat what I kill. Keeping it real. I speak what I feel, and I feel like I'm starving to death, and the beat is a meal. Get in front of me when I'm hungry, and my teeth will reveal. I'm an animal, and I only like to eat what I kill. Caution, but both ways.
Straight jacket.
Look, he came in like the Undertaker kind of.
Position is talking, guns sparking like fireworks in Gordon Park, bitch. I'm a marksman, dead shot, red dot marks my target, and heads pop, said cop. I ain't see you giving no bad spots with niggas talking shit, bitch, like red fox. Pop goes the weasel goes pop. Checking out walk for war, hardcore, expedited like Ford, eradicating all frauds. My mic core is similar to Lionel's sword, sight beyond sight, brain trained to game dyke, the quiet type. With beef clicks, Christmas, silent night, game blind. I take the last shot like Mike, Kobe, LeBron, wicked wizardry with this magical horn. Let's get it on. But niggas sleeping on me like a futon. Let's not chill, I'm on this hill like shoehorns. Fresh out the box like newborns. Yeah, my crew strong, silencer screw on. For those who got their snooze on, better wake up before they get broke up or break up. This is how the both stand and shake up. Fuck, man.
Look, let me give you a little insight, Sue. Bo called me like, nigga, you cut my verse.
That's because Bo went for 256 bars.
298 bars later. Yeah, that. but look, it worked out perfectly because as you can see, when that song ended, it go perfectly into the next song.
Ended
So
up
yeah,
perfect spot.
Yeah.
perfect spot.
When he sent me the instrumental, I thought it was a solo track or something. He like, yeah, I want you to get on this. So I just went crazy on it.
Blacked out.
I started freestyling. I just went crazy on it. I'm thinking, all right, both sins, straight jacket about to come out.
You got to be careful with Bo, man. He will black out on the track. And he'll do it
Easily. This is again, like I said, this is something that, you know, as younger men, we, you know what I'm saying, it might have been a fight, but now it's like, yo, it's the trust factor.
Yeah.
And that song came, the way that song ended was beautiful.
I see.
It was perfect in my eyes.
So let me ask y'all this. I'm not trying to get off or anything, but let me ask you, you guys mentioned age, and you guys have been doing this for a long time. Did you ever find yourselves not having something to say at any point?
I can tell you personally.
I was in retirement. Started early at 30, so I dropped back for a while, you know. But when Chuck C. Mace came back at us and was like, "Look, dude, we got a mission." So it was right back to work, just like you didn't even lose a step. But when I heard Pirates hook to that, that's what inspired my verse. It was just like, damn, that hook is dope.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, on behalf of my brothers, man, I am glad you came back because you are a genius.
Yeah, that Lou is actually the one carrying the torch for us right now, you know, because you know, hey,
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, he the one doing all of the mixing and the mastering.
yeah, if it weren't for him, none of this would be done.
Editing.
One more ain't a Lou.
Shout out to Lou.
Any arrangements?
Yeah, he knows.
Look, he said, hey.
You just collect them flowers.
Hey.
Going back to the song, though, Soup. When I got the beat, I didn't know it was a chorus line to it. I didn't hear the chorus line until after they put it together. So I just went on there and started rapping. Matter of fact, Maze didn't have a verse to it yet, and I don't even know if Pool's verse was on it. Sick just gave me the beat.
Nope, it
And I
wasn't.
think they wrote their verses from off of whatever I did. You know what I'm saying? But it turned out so cold. I mean, I don't know, man.
Listen, yo, listen. Everything that we do
Hey,
is intentional.
it's the I'm telling you, it's the Pythagoras soup.
It's
I'm
the
telling you.
Pythagoras soup,
I'm
yo.
telling you.
That's what it is. That
I'm
math be
telling
mathing,
you.
yo.
So you know,
Honestly, on that, none of us knew what the other ones had in mind, honestly. So it came together. I mean, we were literally in diapers when we met. So like we know what the rest of us come with, you know. So
you guys, so there's really, because there's a lot of some of our favorite artists feel like they don't have anything to say, and they're about the same age as you guys, and they don't feel that there's something to say. But you guys have figured out that there's always something to say, and there's a way to put it. And with age, you've learned from those mistakes that you made early on as young people that you didn't carry over as, you know, as older, you know, gentlemen, and you figured out how to maneuver that. I think, me personally, I think this should be bigger than what it is, because you guys have managed, Black men have managed to figure out how to work with each other and create a masterpiece. This is like what you guys have created is something that, and as you explaining it, is something that groups that have been around since the 80s and 90s haven't figured out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have figured this thing out so far. From how I see it, you guys have figured out how this thing goes, how to manage with each other. There's no egos here. Everybody is taking a part of each other's strengths, and you guys are making this thing go. And that's what I've been noticing from the first time I talked to y'all till now, is that you guys have managed and figured this thing out. And I really, truly hope that this thing goes as far as it can go, because y'all deserve, and you guys have put out a blueprint on how to manage working with each other.
Well, listen. A big part of that is a guy that just joined the call, Ali Sharif, man. He made us deal with each other in a way that we needed to deal with each other. And to this day, I'm sure each of us individually call Abu and have issues. I know I do, but again, we've been knowing each other 35, 40 years, man. It ain't, listen,
longer than that.
It ain't nothing I can't tell my brother. Me and my brother might box. Me and my brother might have a disagreement. Me and Luke cuss each other out every other Sunday on Browns game day. But when it's time to work, it's time to work. We don't carry none of that stuff with us. That's because, you know, it just go that deep.
We've been through everything that you can possibly imagine. That's the thing. When I say that we were in diapers, like Sick.
Yeah.
I was 7 months old. Sick was 5 months old.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, KB's not on this call. Like, he was right there. Pooh was living right on the other side of me. When I tell you, Maze was on the next street over. You know, Bo was on the next street. You know, our brother Little Walt, who didn't rap with us, but I mean, as far as I've always been concerned, he's one of us. But it was just that, like, we're in diapers. Anything that you can possibly imagine, we have been through. We've been through the struggles, we've been through the egos, we've been through the fights with each other. And at this point in life where we are now, and I was actually just telling Bo earlier in a conversation, we have a lot of friends who are no longer with us, like a lot. Each of us, all of us, we have a lot of friends who were either taken out early or they were taken out somehow, but we are blessed. And everybody who's on this call, and also including our brother Varice, our brother KB, like, we are blessed to still be here. A lot of people don't have that. We need to recognize we're blessed. So we've been through all of the fights and all the arguments and everything. We are grown now. There's nothing to fight about. We could argue for a split second. Well, I wouldn't even call it an argument. We could disagree about something, and it does not matter at this point. It doesn't devastate us like it would have 30, 40 years ago.
Absolutely. That's the thing.
But you know, it's still, what I mean to interrupt. And then we did talk earlier. I wanted to just say one thing. It was something I had I look at us as we all we all part of a body, and each one of us is a finger on a hand, and it's the way that it's almost like saying just that we came together from a youth till now, and we've been through so much individually, together, you know what I'm saying, that brought us to this point of maturity that we respect each other. It's just a respect factor that we have for each other, for everything that we've went through, and that it's our not only just the respect, but it's the love that we have for the music that we do. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, like, we all in our 50s, so we came up in the golden era of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff that we doing is the things that we were seeing, that it's that love and that passion that drew us together. You know what I'm saying? And keeping us together. So it's a passion and it's a love that we have that created this, like I said, that brought these cats together like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? Because our heart beats the same. You know what I'm saying? We beat for this music, this love that we have. You know what I'm saying? And it was something that me and P was talking about. P had brought this story up about being on the bus. I ain't gonna go into the story. I ain't gonna go into the story.
You will. I'm gonna give you a spoiler. You will hear the whole story at some point.
At some point, it's gonna be in a record, I'm sure.
I ain't gonna even go into the story, but it's the love that we have for each other and for this music and for hip hop and for the I don't like to just say the realness of hip hop, because then that just sound like we just, you know, like we tune our own flutes, but we coming from a cloth that was cut from real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And that's where so when it comes down to us not running out of things to say, is because we talk about our lives. And we talk about bettering and helping the youth, because there was a man that believed in us a long time ago, a young man that believed in us a long time ago, and he saw something in us that we didn't see in ourselves at the time, and he stuck with us. He probably fell back from it a little bit, but he kept, you know, he believed in us to the point that if we was to ever fall out and come back together, it was a pity. You know? And it was just that love, man.
We were a headache to deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because the chief probably won't. We were a headache.
No, the chief on the call. Let him.
We were teenagers.
So I got my question for management. How difficult is it with dealing with all of this?
It's like the tentacles of an octopus, man. You got all these different personalities. You had a bunch of young alpha males that was ready to fight. Physically, on the mic, mentally, socially, they was just ready to fight. So there was resistance, but the resistance was just the energy to create and not being sure of how to create in that space. So everybody was learning in real time. And like any other black man, you know, there's a lot of anger and frustration. And how do you produce a project or a product that truly expresses, you know, what you're feeling at that time?
Right.
And at the same time, there's conflict of creative concepts. There's pressure coming from the outside hip hop world of how you should sound and what you should do, and everybody's just trying to navigate and find that place and space. So I really don't look at it as a challenge in terms of dealing with them. It was just trying to figure out how to go for the ride with them.
Gotcha. So as the manager of this group, how do you feel seeing this project out?
Oh, it's like a proud pops. You know?
It's
always do with that work.
Now it's a little different because they, as the artist, they're on the project, and so I'm just wondering. I got a chance to ask them how it felt as artists.
So let me give you some backstory. So the first guy I met was Chachi, and you know, actually I met his grandmother, and his grandmother was like, my grandson can rap. He want to be an engineer, this, that. And I had just moved back to Cleveland from New York, and I had a little group, and we was trying to do our thing. So I heard this kid rap, and I said, "Oh, wait a minute, this kid can rap for real." And the first thing he said was, "I got a whole crew. We all can rap." And I'm like, "Man, get out of here! I don't want to hear that." You know, you always hear this, everybody can rap, right? And it was like 7 dudes. And everybody could rap. Pilot was rapping at the time, but he was making beats that was incredible. So when I heard this, I said, wait a minute, man. I've only seen certain instances where this happens. And I always reference Queens. And I reference this one area where LL Cool J, Salt and Pepper, help me out, Tribe Called Quest. I mean, all in this one area from between Linden Boulevard, up and down Farmers Boulevard.
Absolutely.
That many rappers coming up in the same area, that was really dope. So I was like, wait a minute. I knew I saw something. I said, wait a minute. All these guys are from the same couple of blocks, and they all got a wicked pen. Cadence was crazy, pen was crazy, and there was a camaraderie because they're brothers. So I knew to hold tight and do my best to try to help foster, the next steps. And that was always my position.
That's what's up. Yo, you did a great job.
We didn't make it easy.
Yeah, and actually, I told Abu this. I posted it on Facebook. Like, this album is really dedicated to him, and you know what I'm saying, his belief in us. Because again, when you're dealing with so many different individuals and personalities, that's hard to manage. So, that this is a culmination of his belief in us and his ability to make us see things through.
Ali's spirit is all over this entire album.
All over it, man. It's undeniable.
I appreciate it, man.
That's what's up.
And I'm always hitting you up.
I expect it. If I don't hear from a couple of y'all, I'm like, what's going on, man?
All right, so we're going to get into the next joint, and the number 6 joint. Now, I'm going to need help with number 7. I ain't the greatest at pronouncing shit, so.
Number 7?
We're going to get to it, but right now we're on number 6. So we're on pyramid geography for number 6. Okay. So we're going to get started with that.
My second favorite song.
One of my top 3.
Let's go.
Fuck, man. Fuck my ass, man. Yo, what the fuck going on? Doc, Harvard Avenue. Let's go. Spit on them, nigga. So, what's up? Ghost. Hey, yo, shower change closed a lot. Left in the undisclosed spot. In a whole lot of Egypt. Told Salam we was hot. Blasting off like a comet in your neighborhood range. We ain't taking no names, we ain't playing no games. They show the skull and bones in Oklahoma, bombing them homes. That's why I stay bombing them ominous tones. Pyramid geography, this for them slaves that stacked up them stones. A beacon of man so they can find their way back home. And we ain't leaving to them heathens, pledge allegiance to Rome. Sound resonance, the method and the message is strong. Yesterday was mathematics, but now it's the alphabet. 2 in the pink, got 1 in the stink for them Baphomets. Fuck it, Vega the Templar blessed. We made it this far, rest, not till they kick off best. Whenever pissed off for ages, try to date me, inflating their own chronology. No debating, it's God biology, false astrology.
Out from the basements, swim in the sands of the ancients. Study the scrolls and pages, written and left by the sages. The power of words, come by the third. Check the Vedas, saw the pillars of the sacred geometry of the Masons. Triangular, repose through your wrestlers and wranglers. You amateurs can never triangulate my diameter. These bars are stacked, miraculous, align with calendars. Calculate the date that you can meet the ambassadors. We build megalithic left lines and ask us, so you know we go forever, just like Angela's Panther. True lead, geometrical master, dominant. Stay on top of the monument like the Eye of Providence. On the back of the dollar, bust it down as common sense. Why they call me the scholar? I'm prominent on continents. Where the people bizarre, I know you find it bizarre. We immigrate through stargates, originate from the stars.
We have returned to reclaim that which is rightfully ours. Follow the lights in the sky, got in my lighted cigars. We battle stars like Galactica, strapped with spectacular tech acquired from first contact in ancient Africa. Back when they brought violence and massacre so tragic, they packed for the cold climate, attacked what they called savages. Back when they thought science was actually black magic, and that was so ironic. The fact that the whole matter is you couldn't even translate languages that were man-made. Blew the nose off my damn face, cutting off for a band-aid. Constructions that my clan made, tell me we wasn't making them as if it couldn't be that slick. Had to be aliens. Yeah, maybe it was, maybe it's not, maybe it is. Maybe I got alien kids, how would you know? You wasn't there, must have forgot. Me and my squad's directly descended from living gods. Anunnaki biology from the front to the backbone. Coded collected message built begins to bring us back home. Carrying on the fast stones all the way through your rap zone. 12 angles, 5 points, 4 faces, and 1 capstone.
That song.
That song is ridiculous. And let me send a shout out to my son because Chuck told me I didn't credit him. The trumpet parts, I had him blow the trumpet on the end.
Shout out to Carter for that, man. Hey, tell Pop your credits.
Yeah, I didn't credit him, but listen, he get them $200 Jordans, so that's credit enough for him.
Hey, but hold on before y'all start. So you got to know behind the scenes, Vega was like, "I'm done rapping. I'm not gonna rap no more. I'm just gonna make beats." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Right.
So I'm agreeing with him, but then I called Chuck. I'm like, "I mean, he tripping. He talking about he not gonna rhyme no more." I was like, "It's insane. I guarantee you he raps again."
I mean, it is. You know, when you surrounded by so much supremacy, man, it's like,
man,
I don't need to say nothing. It's like, what else can what can I add to these songs that ain't already been?
We just heard
what I look like. That's how I look at it.
Man, look, when I was responsible for producing, I would sit down, Sick would be right there. He would fall asleep every time because I swear he's narcoleptic. He would fall asleep. And then he would wake up with the beat playing. He would write a 24-bar verse. He would start spitting, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Like, that's incredible." He'd be like, "Nah, I don't like it." He would ball it up and throw it away.
I mean, hey,
he did that multiple times.
Okay, so how many times did you do that on this album? How many times did you write a verse and ball it up and throw it away?
Damn near every song.
I guarantee everything he threw
And
away
that's why
was
I'm
better
only
than
on 3 songs. The 3 songs that I'm on is the songs I didn't ball up the verses on.
That used to make me so mad, man. I would want to dig in the garbage and pull out his verses that he threw away and just keep them for myself.
Remember that damn briefcase used to carry with all them raps in it, all balled up and all out of order and shit.
Listen, sometimes I think less is more. Like when we hitting dudes upside the head with a lot of this stuff. And it's like, if my brothers can convey the message, it ain't ego driven for me. I know I can rap. I know I got bars. I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But it's about the music. It's about the song. It's about what's being said. And if they convey the message, I don't need to say nothing.
I agree with that. But the problem is, from my vantage point, each one of your voices is an instrument.
Yes, thank you.
Every instrument is not included in the orchestra. Something's missing.
Yeah.
So thank you for the 3 contributions, sir.
Yeah, you're right. But in my defense, my contribution was the landscape of this music. So I mean,
after hearing your verse is what inspired my verse for that track. So the moment I heard your verse, I was like, "Oh shit, I
gotta get it."
Exactly.
That's the
you did that with flying colors.
I got to write something.
Actually, Chuck got a verse for that song that didn't make the. And
I'm mad I didn't make that record.
He didn't make the record. I'm
mad about that.
Listen.
The record. I really was like, damn, I want to be on that record.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you, because you heard at the beginning of the song when Sick was like, "Chachi."
Yeah.
Right.
Like, okay, I'm just waiting. I'm like, like I was just sitting back, just mad for like 6 months.
People started turning in their verses, and I was hearing verses, and I was like, hold on, I need some more time.
Yep.
He was
Yep.
like, it's too late.
Before I get to that real quick, let me say, Pooh said that his verse was inspired by Sick. Mine was too. I heard Sick, and I'm like, oh man, because a lot of what I was saying was a version of what he was saying, just in the way that I was saying. Then I heard Pooh, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening here?
And I think
every time I listen to Pooh's verse, I pick out something new, like
Oh,
some
for
new.
sure.
that's the thing about that second verse. Again, I was just setting the stage with my verse. The second and the last verses it really explains the song perfectly, because we equating how we feel about this rap game to ancient Egypt, and how, you know what I'm saying, the history of that was mistold, and like they blew the nose off my damn face, couldn't offer a band-aid. You know what I'm saying? That's perfect.
Let me
So
tell
it's
you
like,
something too. I'm sorry to cut you off, Sick.
no,
but
go ahead. Go ahead.
This actually kind of blew my mind a few days ago. I'm just sitting at the house and I get a text. I get a text from Ali, and there was no context to it. I'm glad you on this call, Chief, because you don't know how my mind was blown. I'm like, oh, this from Ali. Let me see what this is, because there's no content. There was no, hey, check this out. You're not gonna believe it. He sent me a professor breaking down basically my entire verse, everything that I said in my verse. This dude laid out, and I'm like, I hit Ali back, like, man, this is right up my alley. And I was like, you said everything that I said in my verse, just explain it. Ali is like, yep, I know.
And Soup, that's a song that's a song that's not gonna, that's a head song, is like what we call it. Like that ain't no song that you gonna play in no club, but that's a song that if you do the knowledge, you know.
So that's what I was talking about earlier. That's I was like, some of the songs is like you get it right then and there
for the mainstream.
But then some of them you really got to think, and this is one of those ones you kind of got to think on when you listening to it. So like again, you guys got the best of both. You got your just play, ride, just let it play. Then you got your ones where it's like, okay, hold on, let me think about this real quick. So like you got the best of both worlds on this album. That's why it's an easy listen for me. That's why it's an easy listen.
Appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, that's 100. What's the next joint?
We got number 7. I'm gonna need some help with pronouncing this.
Catharsis. Okay.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. I was in them slow classes in school, so like I was in the paper class.
You are all right.
So pronunciation ain't my best thing. So all right, we're gonna get to number 7. Y'all said it's catharsis.
Catharsis.
Catharsis. I got it. All right, here we go.
Clear your conscience, clear your calendar, clear the path, but the iconoclastic rap master from Harvard Ave on behalf of the threat to the state, Bigger the Great and the late Walter Tresville. Tell me if you relate. I was maybe only 7 or 8 when they sent me to Scared Straight. They wanted to cuff me and fingerprint me evidently. Even at that age, they tried to say I was an animal and thought I should have been locked in a cage. Since then, ain't a whole lot changed. Take a look at my face. Tell me you don't think I'm mentally deranged. Go ahead and judge me, but only God can judge me. You think your words can move me, homie? You can't even budge me. I'm a juggernaut, mixed with a little Solomon Grundy. I'm a monster, a bigger, uglier kid called Bundy. And I won't stop hunting, cause I'm never not hungry. Trust me. Let me reiterate, I eat planets for breakfast. So if I'm out to lunch, Galactus' mother is my dinner date. I feel the hate, but knives can't lacerate and bullets can't penetrate. I never die, I'm immortal, I've been the same ever since Chachi was tyrant and Vega was sick and sane. I play the exquisite corpse game with both halves of my brain. No harm can ever befall me, I'm impervious to pain. I tell myself whatever I have to maintain a certain level of clarity, so my sanity remains intact. It's all in how the picture is framed. In fact, you can call it delusions of grandeur. I'm kindness in an act. With my enhanced human stamina, strength, and endurance, I'm operating at a higher level of performance. The song is my insurance, my meal plan, my medicine, my daily multivitamin, my exercise regimen. There's a war going on outside. I'm a veteran, being called back to action with my words as my weapon, and I got a casket for every rapper I think I'm better than. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my therapy session. I want to thank you for listening. I didn't have to claim I was the hardest or even the smartest, cause I'm an artist regardless. This is catharsis.
That shit is stupid. That is stupid. And
Crazy.
some more insight.
Crazy bars.
Some more insight. That song was a late addition to the album because we couldn't get a license. It was 2 songs we had to take off of the album because licenses agreement didn't go through with Rock Nation. So we went back to the computer, and me and Lou and Chuck, we like, okay, what's the next 2 dopest songs we can drop? And that was number 1 on the list. That is stupid. And really, that was supposed to be on the next joint. That wasn't even supposed to see the light of day into the next album. But we had to run it.
So on the next album, are you rapping more?
We
Well,
negotiating
answer
them
for him and
terms
say
right now.
yes.
Yeah, I am. I already got
That's what
me and P got a song in the tuck called Grave Robbers we worked on, and that'll probably make the album. But it's just, it's kind of hard to do. And my hat go off to anybody that's in this rap game that can produce and write at a sufficient level at the same time. Like Lou do it the best out of my crew. It's just when I get in beat mode, I'm in beat mode. Them is 2 different brain waves for me. I can't separate the 2. So I told Lou, you're gonna have to, do a little bit more lifting on the production side. I'll do a couple of joints for the next one and do more rapping on the next one. So yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
That's
Did you guys address Bobby Anthem coming, later?
No, we ain't listen.
That's
Yeah,
something
that's something we need to address.
Because he waited a long time before he decided to speak.
Yeah.
Wow. And
I
when
had
he
my
did,
reasons.
he did. We didn't even look, Soup. We didn't even know he could rap.
Yeah.
And we've been rolling with this guy for 20, 30
Since
years.
diapers.
He doing the beats. And it's like, and he just dropping verses on, like, literally over the last, what y'all say, guys? 2, 3, 4 years? We finding out this dude is the best rapper out of all of them.
I don't say that.
So since the pandemic.
Since the pandemic, yo, because again, me and Chuck started this journey when we sat down during the pandemic. We bought the equipment, we set up LLCs to start selling beats. And once we got into the flow of this whole 7 Sun Media Group thing, P dropping verse after verse after verse. Like, it's nothing I can't send this dude that he do. Like, that beat for Catharsis, in my opinion, that was a throwaway beat.
He told me it was a throwaway. I felt it immediately. I heard that piano and I felt it immediately.
But once he put his vocals on it, it's like, oh, okay.
So what's funny? C Maze got me hip to Bobby. Like, you told me about him and how dope he was. It was during the pandemic. He was like, "Yo, this dude, we didn't even know he could rap. Like, this dude is dope." And I think we was in the back of the barbershop and you played the song, and I was just like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
like, we didn't even know.
I didn't even know. So okay, so that's the story behind it. Like, okay,
no.
Listen.
Look, let me tell you what he did. He sat back. All these years, he sat back and just picked different things from each one of us because we was the rappers. He was the producer.
Yep.
He was producing the beats. So he got a vantage point of seeing everything created and you know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker, like, damn.
I learned this is the thing, like there's so many levels to it. It's a hard story to tell in a couple of minutes, but I learned from them about how to say certain things and how not to settle for certain bars and what rhymes fit what. I taught probably half of them how to count bars because they didn't know how to even count bars.
Did not.
I taught them that before they started rapping, but when they were putting words together, I'm like, man, this is incredible. And I was just soaking in all of that knowledge from, like, I had the advantage of soaking up knowledge from 7 different MCs who were just incredible, top notch. But at the time, I wasn't saying anything. And I told each one of them this. We were, and Pooh actually explained a lot of it on the earlier interview that, we're in a different headspace now. Back when we were rapping, particularly in the early 90s, a lot of the songs we were doing were real heavy street oriented, like a lot of, I'll go ahead and use the word gangster, just a lot of hard stuff talking about I'm out here doing this, I'm out here doing that, and whatever. And I personally, I felt like I would have been a fraud if I was out there telling their story. I'm like, I never even came close to living that. So I'm like, I'm not rapping with y'all. Like, my influences are like Redman and De La Soul. Like, I'm on that, man. I'm I'm not gonna come out here acting like, yeah, I'm out here in the streets doing all of this too. I would have felt like a fraud. So I fell back. But once we got older and they started picking up other influences that I was kind of already on, like talking about aliens and ancient Egypt and ancient Sumerian and the Anunnaki and all of that, and just being, and then actually having other social messages and things like that. I'm like, you know what, I can get with this. I felt like I was ready to let them hear me. I always been there, and I've always been writing. I was not ready to let them hear me, so I'm glad that once I did actually feel confident enough to jump out the tree, they all embraced me immediately, like instantly. There was no question about it. So yeah, it took a very, very long time, but it feels natural now.
Yeah, I mean, but you gotta one thing you gotta look at.
I want to
Go ahead, Abu.
compliment you because you fall into a special group. I'm a little older, so my music influences are a little different, so I had a chance to kind of analyze certain things. So from the hip hop genre, there's DJs. From the music, there's drummers. Two drummers in particular. Larry Blackman was the drummer.
Yeah.
Cameo. But when Larry Blackman decided that he wanted to say something, he was the funkiest one.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. Yeah, he was the drummer.
When he decided to say something,
he was the lead singer.
It was amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Ron
but again,
was the son of Curtis Blow. He was the DJ for Curtis Blow.
Yeah.
When they assembled the group, he was one of the chief rockers.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
He know how to control the stage and control the show. DJ Redman.
Yeah.
Yep.
True. Kwame done produced a lot of hits that don't nobody know he produced.
There's a special place for drummers and DJs to monitor the heartbeat of the whole vibe.
Thanks.
And if one of them is able to speak, you got something special. So that's my compliment to Pirate.
Absolutely appreciate it, man.
Yeah, he the original Abbott. He the one that put the He
been monitoring the heartbeat the whole time.
Yeah, this guy crafted our sound. What we sound like right now is the direct reflection of the production that we got from him early on. And the only thing me and Lou doing is building and adding on to that. Period.
Yeah, that's what's up.
He was watching us, we was watching him.
Yep, he was watching us rap. We was watching them make them beats. Oh, this how you do that. Yeah. So one hand watch the other, and another watch the fake. So that's how.
So he had to navigate groups within groups.
Yeah.
To make these beats.
Yeah.
But you had Bo. They got so many names, man. Bo saying this dude is a ridiculous rapper. Like, how do you make beats for this guy? Him and his partner, they on some whole nother
they go
thing.
off the wall, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, the turn all the way down, the volume all the way down, you got Zombie Squad over here with a whole nother stilo, a whole nother style, rhyming this way. And this man had to navigate over here and do this. And then you had Thick and Maze, they come with another thing. And I'm just saying that to pay homage not only to Pirate, but to each one of these rappers that had the ability to create a sound as a group, but then break down into these segmented groups that had individual sounds, and all of them can carry the mantra of a solo artist as well. Straight up. Like straight up, not, people, I can, no. These guys can actually hold it down as a solo artist, as a duo, and as a group. Impressive.
We the hip hop new edition, Abu.
For sure.
So I was about to say something about that. I kind of that last song kind of gave me a Wu-Tang feel.
Really?
And
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah, like it felt like it feels like that's how it felt. The beat felt like it was like off of the Triumph album, like that.
Oh wow!
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it For me, that's what it felt like. Now, I could be wrong, but
I mean, no. Listen, how you feel is how you feel. I mean, that music vibrate differently inside of each and every last one of us in the world, man. If that's how it made you feel, that's how it made you feel.
yeah,
But
I felt like I felt. Have anybody seen the Wu-Tang series?
yes.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay, so as I'm listening to that song, I'm seeing that series being played.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, like that's
And
how
again,
I felt.
that was the beat I was gonna throw away before he did that to the beat.
I grabbed it immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's a little backstory tidbit for you. So this is a jewel. There was a showcase, Def Jam showcase, and we threw our hat in the race, a couple of groups, and we won a spot on the showcase. Was a compilation for the Shockley Brothers, Def Jam. So the final part of the showcase was at a entertainment center that we toured on. Was called Vales. So our guys performed, and they did a song under the group Insidious 7. And while they were performing, the manager / promoter of the whole project with the Shockley Brothers was standing back with me and the sister that put the whole thing together. And while they was rocking, he says to the lady, like, damn, who is this? He said, they on that Wu-Tang shit. She said, well, that's Ali's group. He said, well, who are they? That's the City of Seven. So he was like, has Crunch heard you? I said, well, I submitted the demo. I don't know, we didn't get no traction on it. But, we shopped it around a little bit in New York. And, you know what we got? He said, oh, no, y'all got it. There it is.
that's what's up. That's
So that's not the first time that comparison's been made.
yeah, like it's not. I'm not saying it's like exactly that, but it just give me that soul of the Wu.
That makes
That's
sense.
what
I get
They're
that.
not biting, so it wasn't gonna be exactly like none.
Yeah.
That's a compliment, though.
For sure.
All right, so here we about to get to the number 8 track. Another one of my favorite songs. Maybe I'll start to see the trend. Like I think C Made's songs are some of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's probably because I know him, and it's so different seeing this man and not really hearing him for real on record, and then I'm seeing him personally a lot, and then hearing him on record, and I'm like, yo, you just as cool on record as you is in person. So like,
Look, that's our Johnny Gill.
That's
our
it,
Johnny
dope.
Gill right there.
That shit dope to me. So I'm just like, all right. So when I hear these songs, I was like, yeah, this is one of my favorites because the C Made's like these are my favorites. So here we got the next joint. It's called "Don't Make Sense." Again, this is one of my favorites.
Powerful
So we can get to that.
This goes out. To all the fallen soldiers. All the brothers we have on. I want people, no matter where you at, my strength, this goes for you. I feel the pain from so many mothers crying, 'cause every single day I see another brother die. It don't make sense. Somebody make it make sense. And all the fathers trapped inside of living hell, 'cause ain't nothing nice seeing your son inside a cell. It don't make sense. So please make it make sense. Our neighborhoods ain't the same, it's a shame. It used to be love, but now we curse with all this pain. What happened to the days we would party at the park, reminiscing, drinking liquor, barbecuing after dark. Dice game going 6, 8, 9, 5. Everybody outside, we just glad to be alive. But now it's homicide and murder rates are getting worse. And mama heart hurts, she was shot before a hearse. And it's a vicious cycle, somehow we gotta break. Our very own survival on this planet is at stake. My melanated people ain't no equal down the vine. We just traumatized, just temporarily lost our minds. We gotta come together, unify, find peace. It's hard to build a nation if you're dying in the streets. But I believe that love can overcome and conquer all. Yeah, the sun is gonna rise.
That's universal law.
I feel the pain from so many mothers cry, 'cause every single day I see another brother die. It don't make sense. Somebody make it make sense. fathers travel inside of every hell. Cause ain't nothing nice seeing your son inside a cell. It don't make sense. Please make it make sense. But a man robbed God in his soul. Why would he do it? It's the thirst for earth possessions enough to push him to it. Oh, how many souls have been sold for material gains at the expense of someone's life and the family's pain? You see, this paper got us killing and making our mamas cry. Leave me alone. Babylon is burning. Our faces stuck inside folks, but now we ain't learning. They got us in this vicious cycle to keep on turning. We steady beefing over blocks and we don't even own no land. When the lynch became a prophet from a devilish plan, get a black man, the whole world is waiting for you to rise. I recognize and realize that you a whole world's prize. Come alive, away from your slow, but shake off the spell. Cause you alone upon the throne, not inside for sale. I'm swerved, so full of trauma, hatred and pain. But love can conquer all, maybe the source of the change. I feel the pain from so many mothers cry. Cause every single day I see another brother die. It don't make sense. Somebody make it make sense. And all the fathers trapped inside a living hell. Cause ain't nothing nice seeing your son inside a cell. It don't make sense. Please make it make sense.
So, how did this song make the album?
I mean, for me, I'll let May speak on it more because this is his brainchild. But for me, it bring a whole. It just make you understand that this is a serious ass album. It's not just no dudes just talking on top of beats. For me, this song is important because it deals with the aspect of every black child in this community that we got as black people, and it's a powerful record. Number one. Number two, shout out to the Osley brothers for even allowing us to use that sample. We had to get with Sony and clear that and pay for the clearance of that. So, I mean, it's a beautiful record. I mean, it's just like, it's like, again, so we got our computers between the three of us is loaded with joints, man. And it's like at any given moment we can pick one and just like, yo, this is what we need. And this song is needed for the time we in right now.
That's
Because
facts.
it speak directly to the struggles that everybody face, no matter what walk of life you in. But go ahead, Chuck.
First, I want to give a shout out to Dame Drummer for actually replaying that sample that we did get cleared by Sony, and shout out to the Osley brothers for allowing us to use that. Appreciate that. The legends recognized our art.
Real quick, how does that feel knowing that the Isleys heard your song?
Oh, it feels amazing. You know what I mean? I mean, humbling.
Especially when they could have cracked us upside the head for it, right, Chuck?
Oh, for sure. For sure. They showed love. They said, you know what? They was messing with the record. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get the clearance. So shout out to them for that.
Beautiful.
And secondly, I want to give a shout out to Chief, aka Ali, because for me, this record was my give back to the youth in the way that Ali gave back to us, because at one point the young people that I'm trying to reach and speak to, or whoever gravitates to the message, these are the people that we were at a time. You know what I mean? We was wild and reckless, and Chief spoke to us and was like, come on, man, relax what y'all doing. But to get more in depth with it, the other side of it is, I was posing the question: is the behavior potentially a mental issue in our community? Because it just don't, hence the title, it don't make sense in my mind for conflict resolution to end the way that it does over and over and over again. We got so desensitized to it. And I'm just looking for somebody to explain to me how we got here and what are we gonna do about it? You know what I mean? We could say, we could spend a lot of time on who's to blame or how, but what are we gonna do about it? And I wouldn't feel like or consider myself an OG if I didn't say something to the youngsters.
Yeah.
So really, that was me just saying, hold on, man, hold on. All right, explain this to me. Explain this behavior to me, because I'm just not understanding it. You know what I mean? So that was what that record was.
And Soup, look, it did like we got the new edition references going. This like our Johnny Gill, man. It's like he keep our North Star together, and he keep our business tight, and he keep our North Star as far as music. You know what I'm saying? What direction our music need to go. So yeah, beautiful.
Appreciate this.
That's what's up. Now we about to move on to the next track. We got number 9, Polytricks. It's the other longest song on the album. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. How did this song end up being as long?
Dudes drop verses on them, and it's like, you know, again, we go by the mantra of best verse win, and every verse on this motherfucking song is hot. So it's like, yeah, all of them got to stay.
We all
The crazy part is that Sick wanted to throw that beat away too. And I heard that beat.
That's another joint that almost didn't make the album.
Time out. So basically, the whole damn album wasn't gonna make it in yours.
That's only 2 joints. That's only 2 joints. But look, you gotta understand, man. We like I told you before in the interview that we did. A lot of these records got different versions of these records. It's not just what you hear is the final version that we put together and then we mixed and mastered. But these songs, some of these songs got different versions with different people rapping with different verses on them. So it's like that's a lot. It's a lot to go through and a lot to curate to say, okay, this is the dopest stuff. But I knew when I sent the beat out that this beat was gonna be one of the beats. But it's just like, you know, again, me thinking in my hip hop brain, like, yo, this again, people's attention spans are shorter now. People making 1-30-second songs is playing on the radio, and we dropping 4-minute songs. But again, that we got a voting process. I got outvoted, and the song is on the album, and it's the right decision. That's all I can say.
We was scrolling through the MPC, through 6 MPC, and that he pulled up that beat, and I think we was looking for another beat. Yep. But when I heard it, I was like, "Oh my God, that beat is go back to that one."
Yeah, and that's the beat I didn't put in the feed originally.
Yeah, that's when I grabbed me right away. So I made sure that I got it out the MPC into my computer, and then I just worked on it the next day. And when I let everybody hear the verse to it, everyone was just like, "Yo, that is fire! I'm jumping on that. Let me jump on that." Yeah. It was like, "Come on aboard."
Yeah.
Because by the time I heard it, I didn't even get the instrumental. The one I got already had Pooh's verse on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first one recorded to us. I think everybody got that version.
So if it wasn't for Pooh Lee, this song, if it wasn't for Pooh Lee, this song might not even be a song, because he picked it. He going through the MPC files and saying, "Well, what is this?" We searching for beats and looking at different things, and he said, "I'm saying, oh, that's just this joint." And he like, "Yo, this is hot." But again, when you make it, man, listen, I make beats. I make 2-3 beats every other day, man. And it's like you don't know what's going. You know what I'm saying? What people gonna feel, and you know what I'm saying, until the MCs get on it. I can't make that call because I'm making the beats.
It was your exact words too. I didn't think nobody was gonna feel that beat.
To further answer your question about the length of the song too, is that it had to be that long, because it's not like it was just a beat that we jumped on and just started rapping and bragging and talking. Like everything that each one of us on the song said was something important, and we hit them off from a different angle.
From a different angle.
Bo was talking about things from a perspective that none of the rest of us were. So was Pooh. So was I. So was Maze. So
was Chuck. Exactly.
So everything we said was important on there.
Yeah. So it had to be that long.
All right, let's get to it. We gonna play number 9 track, Polytricks.
Truth be told, they only want our souls. Following commands and complete control. Submissive, using politics, color, religion to keep the tension amongst God's children. Can't just see the world we live in. What type of legacy we building? Allowing them to lead our children into oblivion. What's in the water that we sipping? And creating gremlins killers, burdened with sin, ushering the demons in. U.S. purge, addressing killers and trend, subtracting those with melanated skin. Now many men carried a many move, empty-handed, sick to semi, became every man's very best friend. Days of end, terror in the aisles, every family's future plans of survival. Meanwhile, those the fragile remain in denial.
Too quick to shoot, use the shield for protection. Plus somebody's mama, then they hide behind connections. Hide how will always be the ones without complexion. It's not a problem till we come together for protesting. The mayor says it's safer, only care about elections. Had the black votes to ensure his selection. Once he touch power like pussy, get an erection. The power corrupts like pussy, they got infections. Say we lack the intellect to achieve our objectives, but the schools is broke, a fact they be neglected. Blaming 12% for the nation's direction. The truth is we must be genius to be so effective. Words in the verse that move double collective. That's poetry in motion with the change of perspective. Go ahead and fact check so you know I'm not deceptive. No bullshit detected, get the real, get rejected. There is something you can't understand. I put my trust in God because I'm losing faith in man. The planet is sick and suffering, humanity's a cancer. I don't understand the question, but I'm praying for the answer. We're all in the same gang, Republican and Democrat. Go ahead and vote your rights away, you ain't gonna get them back. It's okay to hunt me down just because my skin is black, but don't you disrespect the flag. What kind of backwards shit is that? You cursing from the wood that you stole from my family tree. Why would I stand for a flag if the flag never stood for me? You don't have to make it make sense, I don't need your explanation. Just understand that I'm mad and I'm coming for reparation. The nation is getting fatter, I'm mad as a fucking hatter. You throwing stones in the glass house and getting scared when it shatters. I'm walking blood when it splatters. I'm cutting through all the chatter while memorizing the words of the only anthem that matters.
Earth politics. To the same snake, demons from hell got the main gate. Killed our ancestors for us, they played in the same fate. They changing money, the whole system is digital. Your understanding of cybernetics is critical. Pivotal pieces of history in the manuscript. We was hungry, we went and got it, how can you trip? Show me a policy ever created for the people. You lay your ass in a courtroom, you ain't ever equal. They believe that it's nothing but the black eagle. I discovered it riding inside a black eagle. Just a sequel to the history of black people. They took the weed man out, shit they made illegal.
Yeah, that again. That's you can't pick that song. It hit hard because of the political climate we in right now. The way people is you know what I'm saying, kind of like divide and conquer type of atmosphere we in politically. It's just like that song is perfect. And again, this is why you get a collective when you fuck with us, because again, had it been not for Pooh, this song would never even be in existence. He set the first verse off, and it's like I that's a beat I didn't even drop in the feed thinking that anybody would like.
Right.
But look at the end result. It's one of the hardest songs on there.
One of the most important songs.
It's one of the most important records on the whole album.
Y'all know that Johnny Depp meme where he's pointing to the screen talking about he know something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that meme. So when C Mays was talking about the currency,
yeah,
I was like, hey man, we just had that conversation in the barbershop. I was like, I know.
Yeah, I mean, look.
I was like, I know that.
We children of the old, like, we used to sit in Bo's basement as young dudes, 16, 17 years old, watching big William Cooper tapes, all the conspiracy. I mean, yo, like, it go deep with us. This ain't nothing that we just came up with 2 years ago. I mean,
Right.
like, everything in that song come from years of study and watching tapes and peeping stuff. Like, yo, and like Chuck said, I discovered it riding in the Black Regal. Chuck ain't had a Regal in 30 years, but that's when he discovered it.
Yeah, that's what's up. That was a dope song. That, and again, that also gives me that Wu feel. You know, that it gives me that the album itself gives me that soul of Wu, but like that song specifically kind of reminds me of just how they used to come together and do some dope shit on some albums and songs and shit. So like y'all giving me that feel. So like that's really dope.
That's high praise. Appreciate
Shout out to the Wu. But Bo came up with the title on that one at the end of it all once we had everything finished. And then the current social status of everything right now is something I think in our age group that is important for people to kind of really think about, you know, and we try to give them something that would spark that thinking. You know.
And that song was made pre-Trump, wasn't it?
Before the election. Before the election.
I wrote my verse before the election, So
it's on point that way.
It's mine too, man. That's why I was mad when I said I said go ahead and vote your rights away. You ain't gonna get them back. And then look at what happened. I'm like, oh man, I wish I had not.
It's perfect that way. Listen. Like I said, man, all them and P, you probably weren't privy to some of these sessions because they contain herbal supplements. But we used to sit in Bo's basement, man, and digest all of that stuff.
Hey, Sick, what you saying that was crazy. It was so long ago, but everything that dude talked about, we didn't experience it.
We didn't expect all of it.
So it's not a conspiracy no more because they doing it as blatant now.
It's blatant.
For so long that it ain't even hitting. It's like whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I brought that up to say we've been doing that knowledge for some years.
Facts.
It ain't just some fad. Some fad we jumped on. Go ahead.
Y'all and Goody Mob was on it before a lot of people was on that.
Sure.
Like y'all been talking about that stuff. So like, you know, Goody Mob don't get the credit that they deserve either about what they was talking about. So, you know, y'all in that same category of seeing stuff before it's happening and it's, you know, it gets brought out.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we try to do with the music, man, because at the end of the day, I mean, everybody got a pen. Everybody can, you know, everybody can rap, but what are you saying?
Right.
Like, it ain't no person on this earth now with all the technology that's out that can't rap. You can rap, but what are you saying?
That's facts. All right, so we coming to the end of the album. We on track number 10. Y'all kept this album short. Y'all didn't put 20 tracks on. Y'all didn't do 15. Nah. You know, y'all kept it short. And
a solid 38 minutes.
A lot of old heads appreciate it because it's an easy listen. It's no intro. Well, it's the intro song and the outro song or whatever, but there's no skits, no intros, interludes, nothing like that. Yo, in today's climate with how things are, I just want to hear the music. Like all the extra shit, you keep all that, but you kept it simple, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, but let me say this, Sue. We struggle with the whole because we come from the interlude era and the skit era, and we struggle with putting that on this album. But it came together so concisely.
Because if I had my way, it would have had interludes. But that's
me too. But I'm glad Soup said that because a lot of people now, again, it go back to that attention span.
Right,
you want to grab them and keep them while you got them.
Yeah, I appreciate that you said that too.
for me, I got my issues with the interlude sometimes because sometimes the interlude would be so good and it'd be so short. I'd be pissed the fuck off. Like, hey man, like, what you doing? Like, what? Or the interlude just be there and it'd be out of place.
Yeah,
like today's artists don't really know how to make an interlude. Like, the interlude was supposed to bring you back into the album. Like, like the song that was played before the interlude or the song being played after the interlude was supposed to take you somewhere else, and then the interlude was supposed to bring you back. So it's like they don't do that no more. The interludes just be nonsense. I just be like, all right. So I appreciate y'all. Like, I know y'all wanted to, but just keeping it music, I thought was really dope. So
good to know.
That's good. That's information we need to know. Because believe me, we got interludes for days.
Sure do.
But that's where y'all come from. So like, it would be expected for y'all, and I think it would just be it would fit because y'all understand what the interlude is.
Yeah, for sure.
So again, that's where I'm coming from. Is like some people don't understand it, or they put a dope ass song on, or they put their throwaways that they didn't think nobody was gonna like, and that's the best song on the album. That should be pissing me off.
And see, this is the one thing when we put this album together and we got the track listing and all the songs that we wanted on here, we didn't want no fillers. We didn't want nothing to say, okay, this is a song that they just put on here to do that. Every song on this album serves its purpose. And like I told you before in the interview, this don't sound like no other hip hop album that's currently available on the market right now.
No, it don't. So
that's what we hang our hat on.
I definitely appreciate that. All right, we got number 10. We got Slow Burn.
Love this song.
Yeah, this probably my favorite.
This is one of my favorites too.
Slow burn, they call us crazy cause we still quote scripture, that's one to grow on. Or maybe just a second to do the right thing. So many nights in life swing from good to evil. It's up to you to rise and see it. So many cry for freedom, but at night they like a mummy trapped up in a cathedral. They prison self-made, that's why I stay above all that hearsay. Call home, Chuck said they slander my name. They can keep the fame, fast friends, and fatal fetishes and fentanyl is getting on. And yet they say the truth we giving y'all is somehow involved. Like the devil get dissolved of any guilt upon his space rocks. And then and now we stay hot like stove rock cook. But with no power ain't no stove gon' cook. I'm Thomas Edison, bring light to pedestrians. Algorithms led to Tesla's grave. Mass murder, man's petulant ways. They pray to Mary while they massacre slaves. That slight game was worth way more than they like on the next plane. And now they see you like, hey, yo, bro, that's a fresh chain. But to my ancestors' life, yo, that's a fresh stain. And to my ancestors' life, yo, that's a fresh stain.
That's incredible.
To make life beneficial to you is already here. Think of anything you want. It's already here.
You can buy yourself a rollie, but you can't buy time. That's on the real vibe, beat by rhyme, but you can't buy skills. They say you're born with it, God given. But is it hard? It's not a blessing when it's hard living. Seems we only blessed when we spend it. Contradiction of past to our children, visa charges pending. What's worse is that we choose to be stricken. That's even more sickening. Play the victim from this infection. This type of fever burns slow, becoming infernal. Watch a bro pursue your burrow like the coal mine fire. Burn eternal, I return home. Key disease we planted never adapted. They look abandoned, so I guess we'll never learn, yo.
They got the creator. It's here. But the question is, how strong is your pull?
Trying to help you with simple things to understand great things.
And again, that's a short song because it was actually supposed to. When I put it together, it was supposed to be an interlude. It wasn't even supposed to be a song. But again, shout out to Pretty Pooh Lee for the foresight of saying, "Yo, let's make this a whole song. This go pretty hard." And you know, he helped on the production of the record, and it's like it's one of my favorites too because it speaks to like my opening bars, like Slow Burn. They called us crazy because we still quote scripture, and it's like, yo, they saying y'all still rapping at 50. It's like, you got to be who you gonna be in this world, man. It's like so many people want to be other things and want to do things and say things, but no, when you look in the mirror, you got to be okay with that guy.
Vic let me hear that verse immediately after he wrote it, man. He called me like, I've been working on something. I need you to hear this. And I'm like, wow, I was just so blown away. I'm like, what are you doing with that? Like, you got to put. So once they did the song, like, it was exactly what it needed to be, man. That song is 2 verses because that's all it needed, man. Like, there's a lot of songs on there that I'm like, I'm mad that I wasn't on. But that one, I'm like, that one didn't need to be any longer. You know, they said everything that needed to be said on that album, and it's just the length that it needed to be.
My favorite record. That is my favorite record.
So he got a special way with words. So he always
dark paragraph.
Right, he's always been that way. But when I heard that verse, I was actually coming from the barbershop when he sent me the well, actually when he recorded it at my house in my living room, and then I went back the next day and labbed it. Coming from the barbershop, I actually wrote my verse in the car driving home, in my phone, texting and driving at the same time, because I knew I wasn't going to be able to remember everything.
Strike that from the record. Strike that last remark from the record.
Yeah, but I was really feeling that after I heard his first verse. So a lot of I think that's what makes us special together, is that because we vibe off each other so well. If somebody just write one verse, you know, they set the tone for the whole song. And like Bobby Anthem said, is not all of us have to be on every song, but you know, it's a formula that we had, and we knew we had something when we were young, but it's something that still, maybe we didn't get that deal, or maybe it didn't work out the way we wanted it to when we were young, because we weren't ready. The formula wasn't perfected. But I think now that we're all older and the formula has been perfected, you know, it's aged like fine wine. And we thought we were at the top of our games back then. But I think now, with the perspective that we have and all the trials and tribulations we've been through with our individual lives, and to be able to come back together today and put something together like this is proof that it was all meant to be. Is God placed us in this same neighborhood. We were all born around the same year. We all close to the same age. We went to the same schools, and you know, like you look at the game and you see a lot of these super groups or groups. They are forced together. They are put together, and somebody has to cultivate their image, their sound, their this, their that. And for us, everything just was organic. It just fell together, like it was just meant to be. And I think the way everything played out when we was young played out the way it played out, because that's the way it was supposed to play out.
Let me add to that a little bit too, man, because it's crazy, because it taps into another conversation that Bo and I had earlier today, because we were talking about the earlier interview. Like, it's hard for any one of us to tell the story of our origin, because when you really break it down, there's technically 9 of us, 10 of us, when you really break down the number. And I'm including Little Walt in that. There's 10 of us, so we have 10 different stories of how we came together, you know, musically, because we've been friends. I lived right in the middle of Doc Paragraph and Pooley. I lived right in the middle. KB was right across the street, so we were right there. Friendship was already there, but musically we were doing things without no. I did not know that Bo was rapping when he was rapping. I did not know that Chachi was rapping when he was rapping. I don't think they knew that me and Sick were working on stuff. We were doing this independently, but still hanging out as friends, playing G.I. Joe and doing whatever. So yeah, when Pooh says that, like, it happened organically, it couldn't have been more organic. We were already doing it.
And look, P, we started off on my back porch with a what was it, a 4-second sampler.
Yep. Yep, on my little sister's keyboard.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's just, it's a beautiful thing when we listen to this music all these years later. It's like, again, slow burn. I mean, it go to the last song, man. It's like I said, we don't want to be hot for a minute. We want to be warm forever.
Good Pythagoras soup requires a slow burn.
So it all ties in.
Good one.
Ties in, right?
All right, so we coming to the last two. We got the next one at number 11, Supply and Demand, and then number 12. That's the last song. Like it's coming to the end. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but if you want to hear this again and y'all want to listen to it, it's on all streaming platforms. It's by the Pantheon. We Still Here. Make sure y'all go copy it, listen to it, share it, rewatch this, because you're going to get a story behind the songs. And then you're going to actually listen to the whole album a little bit different now because you're hearing the stories behind it. That's me. I normally, whenever I hear something from an artist that I enjoy, an interview or, behind the scenes of an album or something like that, I listen to the whole album again, and it's complete. I hear something completely different than what I heard before. So make sure you guys try that with this album. Go back and listen to it again once you've seen this and digested it, and just enjoy it. Go and hit up all of their social medias. Everybody, once we get to the end of the track, once we get to the last track, I'm gonna go by, make sure everybody, announce your social medias and where they can get in contact with you guys from. Also plug your production company, because I know people are going to want some beats after this. So make sure you guys promote that as much as possible. And, we're going to enjoy these last two songs. Like, I hate that this coming to an end so quick, too. Like,
I'm glad you had us, man. We appreciate that, man.
38 minutes came by, like, real quick. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so here, we got Supply and Demand.
Cut the pipeline off, choke niggas out for several weeks. Several peaks and valleys, specifically out in Cali. We got the finest you could ever taste, second only to Maui. How we put a toast, coast to coast, private. Never in coast, Cardano. To cast me out no longer. Federal notes, shigallosis. The hypnosis increases, annual grosses. Better throw a bread or two, I'm the greatest. If not the closest, touch my God himself, sliding in sweetness. Slide stealth under the radar, making major moves for the wealth, health, and abundance. Old duffels full of bundles of hundreds, quickly converted on the blockchain. The pack octane, it's gas. Beyond Ethereum, y'all niggas ain't hearing them. Put the house on them, if not, you sick with delirium. It's for Tamirium. And all the block brokers, 9-folders, and pie smokers. I swear to God, it's nothing but death to all you cockroaches. Supply and demand, nigga. We feed the streets, cut the pipeline off, choke niggas out for several weeks. Supply and demand, nigga. We feed the streets, cut the pipeline off, choke niggas out for several weeks.
They wanna copy, cut up and drop me. Truth is they sloppy, they got no chops but choppy. They must be on that molly, got them gassed up and cocky. Stop me for the best meal in hockey, can't even block me. Check the price guide, I'm on that macro supply side. When I ship, I flood these streets like it's high tide. From the fields, Cambodian to the stash spot, Amazonian. We market and move product to every Babylonian. This grown folks business, you Nickelodeon. I'm closing with a scotch on the rocks while touch blow on that petroleum. Direct connects from Salvador to Bucharest. Who possess the supply, create demand for all the rest.
That's incredible.
Supply and demand, nigga. We feed the streets, cut the pipeline off, choke niggas out for several weeks. Supply and demand, nigga. We feed the streets, cut the pipeline off, choke niggas out for several weeks.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How did Supply and Demand come about?
Boom.
Shit. When I heard that, Chuck already basically had the song already done.
Basically, from my viewpoint, we got
The
unlimited
verse and the hook was already like, okay.
hello.
Yeah.
Everybody here?
Yep.
I think it's a delay.
From
Yeah.
from my perspective, with that record, I was basically saying that we got an unlimited supply of an audio landscape to support the demand in the economy, basically. So in other words, we got unlimited bars.
Right. Yeah, I
We
bet you a
got
lot of
unlimited
people is
bars.
thinking about it being drugs and stuff
Of
like that, and
course.
that's intentional.
Right.
So, but yeah, when I heard the hook and C Maze's verse, it was like, oh, yeah. So, so I wrote my verse from that aspect of being a drug dealer, making deals and stuff. But we're not talking about drugs, y'all. We don't sell drugs yet.
You're right. Pay attention. Pay attention.
Right. So the
can't hear
product that I
bigger.
move every Babylonian is this music. So that's the premise of the song, though, you know, and that's how it came together. Chacha already had it mostly all together. That one was easy. I just had to write my verse to it.
Can y'all hear me?
Now,
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Yo, I was saying that's the beauty of the record, because you know, people are going to think it's about one thing, but we're not really talking about that one thing. And those are the type of records that, you know what I'm saying, that I love to do, because it's like that could be taken two different ways. We know what we're talking about, but the drug dealers going to think we're talking about drugs. But that's cool, because it's going to be playing in their joints. So I mean,
it pulls them in.
I love that record. And I
It
think
pulls them in. That's the beauty of doing a metaphor like that, or an analogy. It pulls them in because their mindset is thinking one thing, and then when they take the time to actually listen to what's being said, it's too late for them to back out. The message that creeped all the way in.
But look, Chuck choking them out for several weeks though don't help. But that's how it goes.
All right, so we come to the last song, number 12, The Legend of Insidious. I got it right. Did I?
Yes, sir.
I got it right.
Got it
and
right.
The Legend of Insidious is the original group name. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
So this is basically closing out the album and giving us a history of you guys. So we're going to enjoy this. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about this one. And then we're going to close out, let everybody know how they can get in contact with you guys.
Sure.
From the most devoted disciples to the most cynical skeptic, we're accepted for being perpetually on some next shit. Rap Genesis, record incorrectly tapping megaliths, telling of the legend of Insidious. I can take you from orbit to heaven in less than 187,000 miles per second, and you can bring who you want. I got my voice, pride and poise to separate the signal from the noise. Let's go. I'm agile, you fragile. I'm not feeling your whack rap style. Not jacked out, wingspan of a terror jacked out. Jaws of a crocodile. I've been raw since I was a young black child. Nothing can stop us now. Balls to the wall and not taking criticism from people who wouldn't take advice from y'all. And I'm feeling like I'm living like I'm 50 feet tall. Some say it the pirates, some say it the song. My first element of destiny started in early centuries. In the Soviet energy, ancestors from Korea blessing me. Call me Wade, warrior of acclaim. If you ain't hitting Google, they don't have to explain. And though my flow is sweet, I couldn't always compete. Train through the pain, know my craft and back to the feet. Those that try to kill rap, they slave through the skills gap. Mumbling and stumbling, but that they still trap. We bring the boom back to the back. Deep six like Marines and submarines on that Navy SEAL team. And it's a bit extreme. Hit them with a clean 16, know they needs to steam. Watch them drop on the scene. They got choppers to clear the room. Well, I'm the type to chop them up with a spoon. So to the 760 seconds, they count a platoon. That's how we move and we roll. Color hoodies, stash the goodies from cartoons and costumes.
In the slums, niggas get done, you can smell the red rum. Hollows come quicker than Paris, and the porno she done. Crooks promote the project like that lifestyle fun. Niggas hollering tongues moving like they chewing on gum. I see the toughest dumb dunk get bumped and turned into none. Unprepared, scared, staring down the barrel of a gun. Where I'm from, niggas is hungry, they'll kill over crumbs. Off the table, ain't no fable, cause it add up the sum. Dividend, your lady friend can have a clock for a chin. One shot can have a brain cell going in the wind. Maybe the ends bring forth the most craziest sins. Guzzle a bottle of hen, watch the drama begin. In the ghetto, niggas ain't mellow, more shaky than jello. Grip your ass with a hello, pump your body with metal. Your fellow caught that action and his back turned yellow. Gun clapping transaction, got his foot on the pedal. The step of the gas, moving like he was going to gold medal. Was enough blood from that thug to fill 3 calves. And ran across the land, tore his fucking head off. His mom thought in her heart that he was best off. Best off.
And yo, this is a perfect way to end the album. With that beat is album ending beat.
The movie. It's
a movie. Meet me at high noon. The shootout.
Look, Bo set that last verse off though, and is Bo you still here? Did he have to go back or what he
Might have to go back.
He there, but he keep popping up on the screen, so his phone's still active.
Oh,
yeah, he's still screaming.
He got his phone there, but
it's a different version of this song. I think
there is.
What's up?
Bo, correct me if I'm wrong. It's a different version of that particular song with just you on it, right?
Which one?
The Legend of Insidious.
Oh, that verse?
No, the verse you had on there ain't the original verse. I think you did 2 verses to that beat before it turned into a posse cut.
I think so. I ain't sure.
There's a lot that went on with that song.
It's a lot that went on. It's even a version with Maze on it.
With just Maze. Well, yeah, there's a version with Maze. There was a version with just Maze on it that I wasn't aware of. This is the one.
On the back end of this one.
Huh?
I said I came in on the back end of this one. What's going on?
No, but the Legend of Insidious. Remember it had the Batman sample in it. The pen is truly mightier than the sword.
Yeah,
I took that out.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And Bo recorded 2 verses to that song, which that ain't the verse that's actually on the record from Bo. But it just goes to show you the process that we do when we cultivate these records. And it's a version of this record that Maze is on that we didn't use. So it's like,
and I've heard that verse maybe one time.
Yeah, I think it's in the computer somewhere, but yeah.
This felt like one of those. The beat, the music behind the lyrics kind of felt like one of them old Shaolin joints.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it's some dude walking around with a sword and snow is coming down. Like that's how I felt listening to this last song. I was just like, oh, this okay, all right.
That's a interpretation you just came up with.
Yeah, that might be some visual score. We might have to think about that.
That might be the most Wu song we
Yeah, I think
probably.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Beat-wise anyway.
It's funny because I actually told Bo too. I was like, man, one thing that I would have done. Well, there's 2 things I would have done different on that song if I'd had my way. Number 1, I would have had everybody on it. That's just me. I would have had everybody on that song. And number 2, I would have had, since we talking about Wu, I would have had Sick between the verses doing like RZA did on Gravel Pit, because all of us came with a different flavor for each verse. Like every verse was vastly different. It was basically a description, not really a description, but just a clear example of who we are and what we bring, a different aspect of hip hop. Each verse was completely different. So I would have had Sig come in like, check out this verse. This is what, this is one vibe that we on. And Pooh spit his verse like, this is what Pooh is bringing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
sound like a remix to me.
That's what it sounds like. And again,
that's what I was about to say.
Hey,
we got different versions of all these records.
With that song, though, I don't even think I even knew what the title was. I didn't even have to see.
It was called The Pen at first.
It was called The Pen, and that's what I'm saying. It was called The Pen at first, and that's when you first got it.
Okay, exactly. So look, this is what I was telling P. I was like, P, I don't even know what the title of the song was. If I would have known it was gonna be The Legend of Insidious, I would have wrote something more to The Legend of Insidious. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, hey, I can't argue with their judgment or what they call, you know what I'm saying? It still was dope. I just would have wanted to do something that fit more to the title instead of me rapping about, I missed the part I was rapping about.
Actually, that's the first song I think I heard Pirate was really rap to, and when Clyde let me hear it, I was like, "Oh my God, that is Pirate!"
Yeah,
and
that's one of the first ones. Yeah.
So
the Harvard
let me
Imagine
ask
at less than 187,000 miles per second line is what got me. I was like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
Appreciate
dope."
that, man, because I'm proud of that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Let me
This
ask you
guy
this.
didn't. Yeah.
With this process that you guys did for We Still Here, is there anything that you will change on the next one?
Bandit.
Hey, can I
More
say
bandit.
something? Because I don't even think you know this. I think that on the next one, and it ain't been a discussion yet, but I'm throwing it in the air right now. We may come with something that shows a little bit more interaction among us, like how we used to do. We may do something where we might even do like every other 4 bars or we're gonna do a little bit more interaction to show how we mesh, to show
Yeah.
how we feel together. Like this was a brilliant project, but this didn't really show you exactly what Insidious or what the Pantheon is really capable of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that the next project, and I'm speaking into fruition something that is gonna come about. But I think we're gonna show how we really gel together and how our voices complement each other and how our skill sets complement each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one thing that we bring to the next.
Well, definitely.
So one of the reasons why I was asking that question is because y'all didn't tell Bo what the name of the song was. No. And he wrote to it. Do you feel like that is going to be something that you'll do on the next go around? Tell them the names of the songs, or are you going to continue with the same process because you got something great?
Because the thing is, it's like the method to the madness is that I don't come up with the names to the songs. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I give them the beat, and that's my job ends after they get the beat. Now, the way we put the album together, again, that the version of The Legend of Insidious that's on this album it's 2 other versions of that song that's in our computer.
Right.
But that's the best version of the song that we thought.
Yeah, and
now,
the reason
we could have made that I could have made it a bow. Just a Bo song with just 2 verses on him. I could have made it just with a Chachi song or a C-May song with nobody. I mean, again, this is the beauty of it, and I kind of do that on purpose because if I give them too much, I don't get them. I get what I want to hear. That's why I don't never say, okay, this is the title of the song. This is what we talking about. I don't do that. The way I cultivated it was to let them decide that.
Really, to be clear with that particular song too, it's not like the title wasn't being kept secret. Like the song was building itself. Sick threw the beat out there, we all felt it, and we all did our own individual thing to it and put it together from that. And then the title,
the title was the last thing.
Was the last thing. That was the last thing. Title.
Right. And another insight, that song was a replacement song too. That song that's the second song that we had to replace because the original song we wanted to put on the album didn't get the licenses agreement with Rock Nation. So we had to come up with 2 other songs, and that one was one, and Catharsis was the other one. Them 2 songs supposed to be on the next album.
Gotcha.
So it's like we had to make executive decisions with those 2 songs. Catharsis was done and in the bag for the next joint, but The Legend of Insidious, we thought it was the strongest song to go on this project.
Gotcha.
And we had to make it in that way, And Bo verse is a lot longer than what you hear on the song.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's it's a lot of moving parts, especially because we're not in the same city. If we was able to sit down in the studio together, things would come out a bit differently. But I kind of like it this way too because it let everybody explore themselves a little bit more, and ain't got to worry about what the next dude sitting next to him thinking about.
So wait, so Bo and Vega, y'all not in the same city?
None of us. Me and Pooh in the same city. We in Texas, Mays in Ohio, Bo in Atlanta, and Bobby Anthem in Ohio.
Yeah, only reason I'm asking it is because that's the third verse you cut off of him. Y'all got to see each other at some point.
No, but we've been seeing each other for 30 years. And look, he know what it is. We tell him he the Bobby Brown. Look, back to New Edition. He the Bobby Brown. We got to cut his mic off sometimes because he will go for 180 bars easy.
Hey, Steve, on some real shit though, I don't be tripping on nothing like that because I be doing my own shit too. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it. When I'm with the team, it's about the team. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about both saying it's not about us individually. I bring who I am to the team to make it whole. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problem with them cutting verses or making executive decisions on songs that they have a visualization for.
Yeah,
you know
and we ain't never gonna put them in a position to look stupid and have this shit sounding off.
What's funny is I was able to make that joke is because I knew where y'all at. Like I know that there ain't no ego, animosity, and nothing like that. So I can make a joke about I'm gonna beat you up because you ain't put my verse because it's not gonna happen. Like that's not where y'all at. So it's like
so far beyond that stage now. We've been through that already.
Right. So that is one thing that I've learned from interviewing you guys and talking and specifically talking with C Mays in and out. And I learned something too. I got a new name for C Mays now. So I didn't know about that name. So like when I get my haircut, I walk in and say Chachi, like
I got multiple names.
You can Google in Japan. In Japan, they still selling this first joint. Chachi Mayhem.
No, he got a couple names. We used to call him Guillotine.
Yeah, the Guillotine.
No. Tyrant the Terrible.
Tyrant the Terrible. Yeah.
D. Take it back.
What I learned from you guys has been amazing. Just to see that you guys have been able to manage for years, ups and downs, thick and thin. Like you guys are on this call. You made an album. You guys are in your 50s making an album, a great album at that. So the fact that seeing black men come together in this way, when they say that we can't do this, they say a lot of black men can't do business together. A lot of people say they can't. Black men don't stay friends for long. And to see how long you guys have been doing this and staying true, it's highly appreciated.
We appreciate that, man. We really appreciate that because it's like
40 plus.
The brotherhood is more important.
We got more to come.
We got more to come, but the brotherhood is more important than the music. And as
with or without music.
With or without music, we gonna, what I'm saying? That's just what we do, man. The music is a plus for us.
That is facts. That is dope. Let me go around, and I need everybody to let everybody know how they can get in contact with you, how they can follow you on the social medias, and anything else you want to add. Just go ahead and shoot it now.
Cool. You can start with Pooh. Oh, go ahead, Pooh.
Me? Oh shit. Seven Sun Media, sevensunmg.com is the website.
It's in the works. It's in the works. We're putting it together. We're making some final edits. So it might not be live at the moment, but we putting some merch designs up there. So give us a couple seconds for that.
And then if you want to email us,
7sunbeats@gmail.com, 7sunbeats on Instagram. If you want some tracks or you want to lock in, you can find us there.
Go ahead, Bo.
Oh shoot. OG Bo San. Streaming on all platforms. OG Anonymous, OG Bo San. Catch me on Spotify with the team. We got stuff on Spotify. We got YouTube jumping off. We got videos coming out. And you know what I'm saying, the Pantheon, we still here.
We still here. And the Worthless video coming. We ain't scheduled a release date for it. Like I said, we just going through the final edits of it.
Okay.
But Worthless is the next video joint we got coming out. So you'll see visuals for that pretty soon on all streamers. So yeah.
Do y'all have plans to perform?
I mean, yeah, if somebody want to book us, because at this stage, man, I mean, it's like, yo, you know, the game's so fickle.
That's true.
We'll perform, but listen, we ain't gonna do it for free.
Not anymore.
I mean, you know,
Not anymore.
Nah,
No,
we
sir.
didn't rock the hole in the walls before. We don't want to do that.
I'm gonna put this out there for me and my man Bobby Anthony. We got a project coming out called Tales from the Ark. It's coming out real soon, probably in the next couple of weeks, probably. And so we've been working on, you know, Bobby Anthem, OG Bosan, representing the Pantheon. So we got
high energy. Watch what we do, man. It's gonna be high energy. The energy's gonna be crazy on that. Watch.
And what
Hey Bobby, let everybody know where they can get in contact with you at.
Yeah, you can find me in the hearts and minds of children everywhere. You are not gonna find me on social media. I do not exist. I am off the grid. You want to find me, you got to go through these guys because I don't exist.
There we go.
Got you.
That nigga like Tony, he like Ghostface Killer back in
I'm the gross face killer.
Gross face killer.
See Maze.
C.Maze 216 on IG. That's probably where I'm most active. When I post there, it goes over to a couple different Facebook pages. One of them is Cutting Edge. That's my barbershop. Shout out to the barbers and the homies down at the barbershop, Cutting Edge. But yeah, C.Maze 216 on IG. And MazeMusic.com. That's music with a Z. MaysMuzic.com.
We got to give a shout out to the 216 though, man, to the land and all the upcoming artists that's still striving and still trying to do something that still got the heart to pump out good music in Harvard Ave, where we from.
And
Harvard Avenue all day.
Like most definitely, we got to give a shout out to all the lost soldiers. You know what I'm saying? We do this for them. We, you know what I'm saying? We the mouthpiece for those that can't speak no more.
For sure.
We carrying a torch that is getting pretty heavy, but we're gonna keep carrying it because it's on our hearts to do so.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, just the 216. You know,
big shout out to our manager for sitting here with us, taking this ride with us tonight. Cause I know.
Shout out to Chief.
Abu, we love you, brother. We love you, man. Appreciate you.
Where can they get you at?
They can get me 7 Sun Beats, Instagram, 7 Sun Beats, Facebook, and you know, catch me in the streets. Hey, you know,
7 Sun, the number 7, the number 7.
The number 7, 7th Sun Beats.com. I mean, not .com. 7 Sun Beats at Gmail. 7 Sun Beats on Instagram.
And that's Sun SON.
The number 7 THSON.
What's up? I truly appreciate y'all giving me this opportunity to do this. This is my
first. Having us, bro. Shout out. Thank you for having us, man.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Like allowing me to do this. My first time doing it. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for what it needs to be for right now. I just appreciate y'all to just allowing me to do this and work out kinks and just figure this whole thing out. It's true. It's a true blessing. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you for giving us the look.
We are honored, man.
Let's get on the group call, fellas, so I can talk about some of y'all.
Flatline, my nigga Varice here. Shout out to Flatline, Bandit the Stranger.
KB.
He got his R&B theme jumping off.
The Stranger.
The Stranger. Shout out to the Stranger. Damn.
KB.
KB.
Hangman.
Definitely B.
He the oldest out of all of us. I'm the second oldest. So it's KB, me, Maze, and then it goes from there. I think Pride and
me.
No. I'm the youngest.
Yeah, me, Pooh.
You younger than Pooh?
I'm the youngest.
Oh my God.
All y'all niggas old.
Except for Bandit. Except for Bandit. Bandit is the baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
I'm not a part of the group, but I'm the youngest as of right now. So.
Yeah, you are. Okay, Soup. Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Absolutely. But I love y'all. Appreciate your look, Sue. Appreciate
Man, I appreciate y'all. Look, so what we gonna do for everybody that's watching and listening, you know, you'll be able to get all of this on social media. This will be up and running at some point. I will let everybody know when this is be up and running. It'll be on Soup's Kitchen on all platforms, IG, Threads, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. So just follow Soup's Kitchen. You'll see this. I'll make sure I tag you guys also.
Absolutely.
But in order, if you want to listen to their album, We Still Here, the Pantheon album. It is on Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music. Is it on Bandcamp?
So you say Amazon?
It's on Amazon.
Deezer.
It's pretty much everywhere.
It's everywhere. And it should be coming to Bandcamp. I forgot you guys are working on that. Yeah. It'll be coming to Bandcamp soon. So make sure you check that out. Is it on iTunes? It's on Apple Music, but is it on iTunes?
That's a good question.
Okay, so it's on iTunes. So make sure you check iTunes out. These damn fruit flies, man. So make sure you go and purchase from iTunes. And so definitely check that out. Support. They will have merch out soon. So definitely check that out. Support the videos. Support them as individuals also. But definitely support this group. So appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you too.
We're gonna end this stream. I'm gonna stop this, but I'm gonna hold on. But appreciate everybody. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.